tents
Did we
for
return
the
to
night.
tents? Weren't we speaking with what's his name?
Right about what?
You were.
Yes.
I thought you guys would want a rest and then do everything in the morning, or would you continue stuff at night then?
No, we've already had our.
Oh yeah, no, this is in the morning, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
we
the
had our
after.
meeting,
Yeah, my
and
bad.
I have told Agros to fight me.
Yes, you
I
have
mean-
indeed.
I opened the
Fight
book as the
bitch.
last thing I did.
Yes. He opened the book, he wanted to fight, and then, like, okay, so
Yeah.
we'll decide later what we do in the next months.
Yes. So we will begin there, which is with you guys in the room, with Agroth having agreed with, willing to basically take on a mock battle with you, John.
Agros. Leader of the United Force.
Just beast folk, mate. It's not that difficult.
I don't know. Martin has given them a different name, and I'm calling them that.
Beast
Fine,
tree
makes
people.
No, it's the Union Alliance. I don't know.
The forest hobos.
Mine makes
Forest
everything better.
Union Alliance. Wow, that's a great name. What was that name? What do you think, Ken?
What?
The Forest Union Alliance plus Beast Folk. That's the name of that's the name of the Confederation. Oh, that's what it is. The Forest Union Alliance Beast Folk Confederation plus elves.
Alright, I have no idea where this is going, so I'm gonna just interrupt this. As you guys finish wrapping up your conversation, John, you see as Agros pulls out a couple what seem to be hand-drawn pieces of, or they seem to be hides, but upon them etched into it seem to be markings, a very rudimentary map of sorts. He kind of turns to all of you. Have you decided what you're going to do yet?
Well, considering we just had the conversation with the guy, no, we haven't.
I ask because I spent the night looking for passage. Do you want the good news or do you want the bad news?
Just give us the news. It doesn't matter. Don't tell us which one is good, which one is bad. We'll decide for ourselves.
Alright. Well, I don't know where you need to go, but you seem to have an idea. I can tell you that you can make it to Frostholm within the allotted time. But you will not have much time after that. Also, there is the consideration of what kind of a path you wish to take. The direct path from here all the way to Frostholm will take you about 20 to 22 days.
Here are 5.
However, it goes through an area that is formerly known as the Dreamwoods. This is not a place that we have gone through much. You remember I talked about the orb being capable of doing things.
Yes, the one that you don't want to give us.
Yes. The Dreamwoods used to be a vast area that we shared somewhat begrudgingly with the elves. Or so I've been told. A couple hundred years ago, one of the orbs was supposedly used there, and the entire place is turned into a poisonous marsh filled with creatures. It's the fastest way through there. Past the central spring.
Where are we heading again?
I will put you guys on the big map, which you guys technically don't have, but it's still easier to use that for general nut stuff. There you go. Can you see it?
Yes. I do.
The map he has is not as nice as this one.
Mhm.
This is... Oh, sorry. This is where you need to go.
Yeah. Is that where our confrontation is?
No.
No.
Why do we need to go to Frostholm then?
You guys agreed to go talk to the Necromancer.
Oh, did we?
The other necromancer. So not the plague.
Yep.
Yes, but there's the necromancer. Looking at Fyra, which necromancer is the one you wanted us to deal with?
You see, as she looks a bit hesitant. Well, initially the one to the north.
Mm-hmm.
But... Well, I'm in agreement. His motives don't seem... At least I don't understand them yet. Initially, I thought they were both summoning undead, sort of in tandem, but that doesn't seem to be the case. The deal will still be valid if you go up north and you realize that it is someone you can reason with, or if you cannot, then someone you must put down. I will keep to the agreement we made. So as I was saying, your other option is that you circumvent the central area and you pass through Ilariel's Peace and potentially Relvis, and then make your way to Frostholm. The Dreadwoods in the center cover about 500 kilometers. They are a rather large part of territory.
Yes, no doubt. What? Why would we need to go through Ilaria Peace? Because the other place is full of poisonous swamps.
I only know what I've seen with my own eyes and whatever I've been told. But supposedly that place is cursed. There are creatures that I've seen at the edges which aren't native to our forest. Something abominable.
Okay. Fyra, quick question. You came in a company of 2 green dragons. Are you by any chance in contact with them?
She just blinks at you. No, it's just a coincidence that we arrived at the same time. I came from down south.
Okay. Message to sending to Greenwing. Greenwing, was it? No?
Mistwing?
Give me a sec. 3-4.
Male or female?
The male one.
Probably the
Uh,
male
Bli-
one.
Blightfang.
Blightfang.
Yeah, but I wrote it down, no?
You've written it down wrong then.
No. It's just from memory. I'm looking. I did not write them down. Lazy tree, silent bird, tiger stripes. Oh, in the swamps. Never mind. Yeah, they're there.
Blightfang and Mistwing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought Myretown is not separate, but yeah, okay. Anyway, regardless, sending to Mistwing.
That's a female.
Sure, I already said Mistwing.
Okay.
I appreciate your assistance. It was surprisingly. It was a surprise to see you, yet a pleasant one that saved our asses. Thank you.
Alright.
Yeah, while I zone out mid-conversation. Like, I go to
You
the
see
side and let the others converse.
The Phoenix kind of like looking at you as you just stop talking, just wander off. You wait, Callian, but there is no reply.
Okay, Blightfang then. If there's no reply. Same message.
You're welcome.
Dang, he spared the words. Is there a way we can talk? I know I can send, but my sendings are limited. I would like to talk to you. And your wife. I'll send again tomorrow. You can converse it with her. I'm not expecting an answer, but if he's not replying, he's not replying.
It's not replying.
Okay. Yeah. Meanwhile, the conversation probably continues. I need to be able to call me.
Depends on if anyone is having a conversation.
Yeah. Be right back.
Right now I'm just listening to people talking.
Yeah. John, can you roll me a history check? Same for you, Haleth. I don't know if James is here.
As soon as I find my character sheet. Give me a second. Whoop. Okay, never mind. Can my thingy please move the way I want it to? Thank you. Nice.
Alright, can I have the two of you down in whispers?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Hello? Okay.
Oh wow. Why did they go to the Secret Whispers? What
You have
happened?
to reroll.
What?
You have to do a history check.
Okay.
Nay! Nay, 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 nay. Shh.
I'm sorry, I will go back.
Yeah, it's like, damn. I guess we weren't allowed to be here.
I was trying to eat your food.
He didn't see me come home. Come.
Right. While your friend is off in the corner. Where exactly do you need to go?
Is it to my home? Or is it to, we're going to Frost, aren't we? Go to Necromancer, aren't we? Not going to my
Well,
home.
that you know, but it's the second place that you were told to gather at in a month, basically.
So we're going up north to do the task with the other person. So that's in the snow bit, and I'm not my home. We're going to my home. My brain's just quite baffled a bit.
Are you going to your home? Are you going elsewhere? I don't know. This is for you guys to make a choice. It's not on me.
In the first place we're going to is for the Necromancer. The other one is. And he was seen. Was he seen up north or was he seen around Frostholm?
The Necromancer has his citadel in Frostholm.
Yeah, so we will be heading to Frostholm first. And then in a month's time, where the fight takes place up north. And that was in... Was that in Dreamwood, or are we passing through Dreamwood to get to Frostholm?
I think it's my home where the fight will take place.
You were told it is where the last orb is.
Okay. And that's where we're probably gonna have the final confrontation. Then.
It gives us just enough time to rally our armies. Get the various tribes to put aside their differences. If not by words, then by force.
So tomorrow we leave for Frostholm.
Well, before that, you need to inform us of where the armies need to be. A vague answer will not help you.
Can I point out on the map? I'm assuming it's my house. I'm pretty sure it's my house. My home to talk about it.
Well, your home is not on the map.
No, I mean, I know, but like where I would know where it is on the map.
You know it's somewhere in here. Basically near where all three woods meet.
Well, I'd point it out there then.
So that would be the most contested one as well, no?
It is surprisingly not that contested, because it's so close to the mountainous areas that it isn't something that most of them bother with. The ice, I mean, the snow elves don't really care anyway.
And Dreamhome was where?
Dreamwoods are here. the very center.
Right in the very center.
Yes.
Mine's up here.
That's the whole reason he said if you're trying to go directly to Frostholm, you'll have to pass through the Dreamwoods. Otherwise, you can go through Ilariel's Peace, then Relvis, and then Frostholm, or Ilariel's Peace and Frostholm, but you're still cutting through a bit of the Dreamwoods in this area.
Yeah, and it will also take 21 days compared to 17.
This is just flat distance, assuming everything is on thing.
I
You've
mean,
already
we're
been
still
told.
we're still in Zoran's Hollow, so 17 days.
Yes, but the direct shot is 22 days, is what he said.
22, okay. I'm going.
Yes, because the swamps are relatively flat, so you can travel through them quickly. But the downside is things wanting to eat your face, probably.
But we're probably gonna be. I mean, going the long way around is gonna be even slower.
Also,
The issue with long way is if you have a way to actually get there in time after.
if we
And yes,
go
no?
through the middle, we'll run into the army that's mustering all the undead.
The issue is. Fuck. My dad only said north, right? He didn't specify where we would be meeting for the final fight, right?
No, he just said at the final orb, basically.
And listen, I'm pretty confident it's in my home. That's the only settlement of note that I can think of.
It's either that or it's in Zether's Claw. The home of the Great Claw clan.
Yes,
You can be pretty sure that it's probably not the claw. Seeing as he would have probably brought the orb with him if.
Yeah.
The way he described it seemed like he didn't have it yet.
Hey,
Alright.
John,
And then yours will appear, yeah?
the guy with the flying things that was flying around. Do you know his name?
Do I have his... I don't know if I have his name written down in my notes. Give me a second.
And that's how the messages started.
There we go. Morgul.
Yeah, Kral Morgul.
Then
Or Morgal.
Alright.
his
Send
name
it to
is
Kron
Morgul.
Morgal. You have my put switch.
He is my uncle.
I said what I said.
Mel, did you want to say anything, or were you just sitting there like enjoying your food?
No, she just knew what I'm going to do.
Fire said the messages have started.
Once again, if you guys start the shit, it'll happen back to you guys. I warn you.
They know my last name.
Did we get a time frame
famous.
for how many days it would take to go through Ilariel's Peace, Relvis, Frostholm? Like the one-way trip. Because you said 22 days if we go straight over.
Yes.
Assuming nothing stops us on the way.
Zoran's Hollow to Ilariel's Peace is 7 days. Ilariel's Peace to Relvis would be about 10, so 17. And then this is another
No,
5 to 6 days.
and my next question is,
So
is
we
this
don't
on
have enough
foot
time to
or-
go back.
Is this on foot or on a horse?
I would assume.
If you
If
can
we went-
get a horse going through the woods here, be my guest.
Well, if we did, how short would the travel time be?
We don't have fruits.
Probably worse, seeing as a lot of the area can be climbed and sort of tunneled through the mountainous area. A horse will find it difficult to climb up vertical cliffs and the such that you'll have to do at times.
We could potentially use... Hell, if you can summon animals, can you not?
For not for long periods.
We could potentially use it during the flat part of the travel to maybe save us a total of a day of travel if we're lucky.
Or we get some beasts to ride. Wink, wink.
Yeah, obviously. I can do that.
You said that to the beast folk.
Ah, yes, ride, my brethren.
You need to understand it. The
I mean,
duration-
I have a horse. Right, John?
duration.
I can...
Whoa, what the fuck? That's my battle mount.
Sorry, I didn't mean to entrench on that.
Mark
Hello.
here.
My throat. Sorry, this is not me being dead. I can
It's
only.
your. Oh, no good.
I can only use it for an hour.
Okay.
If you're trying to traverse through the woods, you'll need a creature that can probably climb, maybe swim.
Ash, are you sure you're... With the calculations you said earlier, you've basically said that it's 22 days to go straight through Risky Zone, and it's 22 days to go around the Risky Zone.
Did I say the wrong thing? Wait, what did I have written down?
You said
This
said 7,
Yeah,
and
this is
then-
straight 7. This is 10.
so 17.
What did I say here?
And then
Yeah,
you
what
said
did I
like
say?
another 4 to... You said
You
another
said
like
6.
5
You
to
said
6.
6.
So it's
Oh,
22 to 23 days to go around, and 20.
One sec. I am reading off of I am reading off of the.
Do you
I
know
was,
I'm
like,
reading off the
I was like,
directions.
I'm not opposed to it, but I think he's giving us the wrong info. I think he
mean-
might be giving us the wrong info. It's like you can go through the dangerous territory where you're gonna have to fight probably, and you might risk death at the cost of 22 days, or you can take the safer route with about 4 hour extra added.
The area from Relvis to Frostholm is supposed to be 9 days. My bad. Mainly
Okay.
due to the mountainous, frost mountainous regions that you get into when you go in that direction. The fact that Relvis is a valley city, and
There
therefore
will
to
be
get out of it, you kind of need to clamber your way up.
So 22 days going straight, 26 going around. Then we need to congregate around Halif's hometown or village.
This is all
Um,
this is all just a spitball because I mean no one is readily writing down. Yeah, I've traveled this distance multiple times. Or it's pieced together from various
I thought this-
sources and all that.
I thought they've been here for a while.
Yeah, of course they've been here for a while, but hello, these 3 parts have been warring against each other. You don't just
Yeah.
stroll through the 3 different
I
parts.
I would like to remind you that England mapped the entirety of Asia in 50 years.
Yeah, buddy, this isn't England. I didn't realize England had dragons to deal with when they were out there mapping.
Yeah, and it's bigger than this.
Mm-hmm.
The woods are more like the Cold War stage right now. It's not like a fucking
Just walk through it.
bulldozing power force.
Just walk through it.
I mean,
Yeah, just
I don't know.
What's the worst that can happen? You'll get pincushioned
you-
by 500 arrows.
someone has not read the history of how World War One started.
I did.
One
Not like
person
the Cold
doing
War.
something stupid. That was not my point. Regardless, 22 days to go straight through. That should give us maybe-ish, unless we fuck things up royally, just enough time to get to Halith's village before a month's time. Going around basically gives us not that. Because then it would take us 26 days to get to Frostholm, and then would have, 4 or 5 days to travel a distance that usually takes about 7 to 8. Unless Ashman's map is wrong. So the only option we have is to go through Greenwood then.
You could also try going north, since the area is a bit flatter that way, but then you risk Zether's Claw.
I think that is probably the worst idea we could have.
I'm just putting it out there.
FYI, in regard to Natural Explorer, I think we have enough to cover most terrains.
True.
Yes, besides swamp. 'Cause
Um,
I cannot do swamp.
John, are you able to climb up the side of a mountain?
I have a feeling whatever comes after this is going to be very stupid.
Yes.
Just it's a yes or no question.
I believe believe I can depend.
Okay, I'm fine for any terrain.
Why would you let him climb up a mountain when we can take his eagles and fly?
He can only carry, like, what, 4 of us?
He has multiple.
He has 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
count.
can carry 2 people.
And
There's
I
still 2 left.
basically
And
counted
one person, 1 eagle is needed for 1 John.
So it's basically
Ah.
Need
eagles
a
carry
druid.
4 people. I climb. Airmax is a backpack. That's his plan.
We're good.
We just
And I
recast
can't-
haste a lot for the first couple minutes, and then you just suffer.
No, because he'll still have to spend his 6 seconds of doing nothing for a little bit, even if he takes it again.
In any case, I
I
think
forgot to put sweetener in it.
I think we need to go through Greenwood. We're gonna have to anticipate that there are things that will slow us down. That would be us leaving tomorrow, heading straight to Frostholm. Once we're finished in Frostholm,
Okay.
we go towards the final battle.
You guys do have the option to ask the book.
Hey!
I
you're
passed
awake.
the check.
You're awake.
Sleepy Max is always awake.
Yeah, you have a third eye that's always open. Ha 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 ha. Anyway,
Yeah, that's what they call it.
Or
I don't know. Did the book give you information?
We can ask the book a question.
Go for it.
I don't know what to ask it. I was using it as a political threat before because somebody was trying to make our enemy have diarrhea.
So,
You don't know
does
that.
penis and
how
lotion
does it
actually
answer the
work?
question?
How does it end?
Answer the question.
It,
You see Iridax just, like,
I
show
don't
you
know.
You see Iridax show you this book? It has no writing on it now. All
Can I
there is at the very
question
center of
the
it, this massive eye that is staring at you. And
We could-
We have a question
area
on
around
the
is
book.
just swirling. Yeah, you can question the book.
We could literally just ask it what would give
But
us
I don't
better
have
chances,
items.
going through the forest or
You don't
going
need items.
The
going
No.
straight or going around.
So,
Iridax, you would understand
Just
the
me
book
1 second.
isn't.
Do not
You
ask.
would understand the book isn't exactly like that. The questions are more regarding
knowledge.
Like,
knowledge, past
yeah.
information.
Yeah.
You could ask,
I don't
what's
want
the
it-
safest. Yeah, you could ask like, what's the safest path, or is there anything we should worry about? Those sort of things, which might have an answer depending on
if
where the creature has been.
That's a good one, but we don't know enough about it. That's the only problem. It's a good
About which? Oh, you've sent a.
No,
message.
Mal wants to know. Mal wants to know, but I don't think it's possible if we can show.
Just do
the-
it again. Open it again.
Oh yeah, and then risk dying. How now?
I hate to
Uh,
revive you.
Mal wants to know if we could show the pictures of the teleportation circle to the book, and if it would know where it would end up.
Interesting.
Because they're unique, they can't be copied. So if it has seen them, but I
Ooh,
don't
Mom
think.
just said it answers everything. I was like,
It doesn't answer everything. It is
Send
the
it to me.
Now,
information.
just change the rules, guys. Doesn't
No. I will read directly off the item. It does specifically say knowledge it knows.
oh,
But does it know of teleportation circles? It's been around ages.
It's a fucking beholder.
I don't know.
How is the poisonous swamp called?
It was initially known as, currently it is known as the Dreadwoods.
Yeah, if you knew what its old name was.
Well,
You don't-
they do know what its old name is.
Oh,
They've been told.
actually, I
The
don't have
the
my
old-
notes.
It was previously called the Dreamwoods.
Why are you telling them? We've got to tell them. What the hell?
No, I mean, they know. They were informed this by everyone.
You
so-
you guys can ask the buck if you want.
We have a question, or we can.
How old are you? Where are you?
No,
are you
we-
French?
We've already met him. We've literally
No,
met
you
him.
didn't get the joke. You didn't get the joke.
He put Crayola in the ground.
Oh, I was doing a Phasmophobia.
Yes, I understand that, but he put the bloody Crayola in the ground.
You fucker!
Once he's put him in the ground once, only once. He made me spend 6 turns on the floor doing nothing.
I think we shouldn't ask for a specific reason.
No, you can't use that. You can't use that, Mel.
No, there's something about what I know that worries me.
It's fine. He's.
How
he's
about you
good.
tell us what you know, Undina?
I cannot
Anyway-
tell you what I know.
Why not?
We shall die for it.
Imagine
I sent it to you.
Either way, I've opened the book. You guys can ask the question.
All right.
I'm not a fucking idiot, Ash.
I wasn't allowed to tell it to them.
What's the
right?
identity of the necromancer in Frostholm?
Ah, yeah. I
What
said,
do you
wait.
know of the necromancer in Crossholm?
No.
What is the? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Remember,
Can-
if
Can,
this
can we
neck-
go with
I
mine?
need you
Or
to make. No. Well, who asked first?
Obviously, Roman.
I think Roman asked first, right?
Yeah,
If Roman asked first, then he goes.
have fun.
I
My out of character. My portents cannot save you from this.
It's
Have
all good.
fun.
would like you to make me
At least we're doing it today.
a wisdom saving throw.
It doesn't matter.
I'll use my inspiration just because.
Mhm.
Wait,
Yay, it's just maybe.
Yay, but you got another one, haven't you? That's just open, isn't it?
do you want me to throw one as well, or can I wait till his
I
is
want-
done?
He has to. The book doesn't work like that. You'll
Oh,
What?
Thank God you rolled that inspiration.
Robin, please hop down.
Okay. Did I ask the right question?
Keldian.
Mhm.
As you ask this question, everything goes silent. You realize time has slowed down, or it seems like that for you, at least. And everything seems to drain of color. The world around you starts to gray. In front of you, you see as the book starts to shake, pages start to flip. The eye at the very front of the book starts to look all over the place. Little black inky drops dropping, tendrils starting to lash out. It seems like the question that you have asked is something that is pushing this creature's memories to the limits. As you watch, you feel your own eyes slowly starting to tense. You feel drops dripping down, blood, until you see as the book starts to slow down. ancient elf. Frey.
Frey?
Frey. Simple enough. And as it says that the book slams shut, as you get knocked back, smack into the wall,
Okay.
sort of grab yourself, cupping.
So
Up we go.
the name was Frey.
Frey. Yes.
Okay.
Cast that spell.
Everything is fine, guys.
Everything's fine.
I'm not dead.
As
Or
Cal-
anything.
Yeah, all of you watch as Caldian seems to go into sort of trance-like state before he suddenly seems to bleed from his eyes.
Oh no. Oh no.
Everything is fine. Don't worry.
All of you just watch. You seem unable to be able to move. Before you watch as Iridax, you holding the book, stumble back as it slams shut. And the shockwave that is produced hurls Caldian 10 feet across the room, where he slams into a wooden pole before he just sags to the ground. Caldian, you take damage. I will be rolling the damage.
Go for it.
Hey, luckily the damage isn't that much.
It's better than Feeble Mind.
Yeah. I would like to make this very clear. I did not bait you into doing it because I knew what it did. I don't. Nobody's read the book yet.
Well, here you go. I am an experiment.
Caldian, you take 5 force damage.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh yeah, no, the damage isn't the problem. I've just explained
I
to
don't want to
everyone.
become a cucumber. You guys go fuck yourself. We're walking.
I realized that he did it, and then went, uh-oh. I was like, uh-oh. There's only one person in our party that can release this person from suffering, and he's been turned into a cucumber.
Logwig, you see as the book slams shut. It is closed again. The eye on the cover slowly closes. If Iridax wishes, he may open the book again. But that's up to him.
I'll turn into a fucking cucumber if I do that, no thanks. I shall use my charge up on the book. Oh, add the fucking charges!
Well, I have it here. Shadowfell is 8.
No. You can actually add charges so I can tick off how many have been used.
Oh, well, technically you have 2 charges, so...
Yeah, I got
I'll...
one more.
Listen, I've been busy this week. I'll add it next time. You have 1 charge left if you wish to use it.
Hey!
Okay,
Dick suck.
let's do
Come
some
here.
maths. Let's do some maths.
Come on.
So,
You just call your dog Dick Suck.
It means fatso.
Ah.
Yeah, actually,
So
yeah.
bad.
It's like Fettsack in German. But, like, Dick is also, like, fat in German.
I was just like, eh? That's quite mean.
To the
Poor
English
doggo.
speakers. What the hell? To the German
Yeah.
and the Dutch.
Peasant.
To me, it was what the hell?
Alright, anyway, before we go too far down, Caldian,
Mhm.
you stand back up. Your eyes stop bleeding, but they are still sort of throbbing. It's not very comfortable, the sensation. It feels like your brain was trying to escape via your eyeballs, and I don't know, but I cannot imagine that being something nice to feel.
Oh fuck! That's why I prefer trees in the natural form.
Well,
I can try to open it again.
Yeah,
No.
go ahead.
The opening the book is not a real problem. It's feeble
Wait.
mind. Ash, I believe I get +1 to Shadowfell as well.
Not yet. Oh, in that way, yes.
Yeah.
I've already added that. We added it last session.
Don't tamper with
Oh.
the book. That makes people's eyes bleed.
Oh.
yeah, that sounds like a
All
great
right.
idea.
Well, I got an answer.
Well,
Sorry about that. Cody.
Your eyes bleed.
Anybody knows the name Frey?
Do I know the name Frey?
Some an ancient elf.
I think Haleth is more of a chance than me, but I could.
You get the same, the equivalent of question marks over everyone's head.
With me as well. Oh wow.
Yes.
Even
You are part of everyone.
Even
Even
Aaron.
Irinax.
Yes, even Irasnax.
Even Irasnax? Wow.
Wow, even the guy who comes from far away from the woods.
All right.
Wow, I know. Wow.
So, I don't know how many disciples Elarion the Wise, the guy that created all this, blah blah, had. Ah, fuck. But according to the book, it had 2, and the Necromancer is the second of the 2. Whatever that means. And his name is Frey.
Do you need a tissue?
Why? Do I have something in my face?
It's sort of like something in your eyes.
No, but I do think that
Is
if
it
you
better?
want to put red makeup on, that you should do it on eyelids and not
Oh shit. Yeah, I need press.
like
Yeah,
not.
your eyes are definitely bleeding a bit.
Only a
Could
bit.
be
Only
pretty
a bit.
impressive war paint.
Don't get too
I just-
self-conscious.
I just want to say, red is your color. In
The
times
blood
of
of your
war.
victims, you wear him well.
Don't tell her that.
I've just told Elder.
Tree bonk.
As you see the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter magically teleporting to
Wait,
this
is that a
conversation.
small walking tree?
Oh my god, the end.
No, it's. I give up.
Well, I'm not sure what you found out, but the dame doesn't strike a bell. Me. Ildarion the Wise does, if only due to Ilariel's piece, drilling that into our heads.
My child.
Are you sure he said disciple?
He said disciple, right?
Yes.
Yes.
According to what the elders of Ilariel's peace say, Ilarion the Wise died several thousand years ago. And I know the elves are cockroaches and live long, but 1,000 years for an elf is not something I've ever seen. A couple hundred, maybe.
And yet he's a necromancer, so probably he found a way too. I don't know really how the necromancer work. I just know I don't like undead. But
Does sound to make sense.
considering
Does
he's a
it?
necromancer and deals with unlive, so undead, sorry.
And lives.
Well, I guess we know the identity of this mystery necromancer.
Does it give you any vibes? Fyra, maybe?
She just shakes her head. I'm afraid I'm not old enough.
Is Taster long enough? Or Lester?
They fought in the war.
Yes. Ha!
Tailstra is pretty old.
Click them.
I will SMS to Lester.
Never to the grumpy old man, always the women.
No,
except for when it comes to
he's
Green
like,
Dragon.
he's like asking Taster is basically, I don't know, ask Lunastra. So
It could also be like, hey dad, I'm like dying, message this big, and your dad says, okay.
okay. Should I ask Lunastra? Do you think she will know? Kinda. I don't know.
I mean-
Are we heading off today? Do I need to save my magic? You know, because like every day is the old story of me like messaging people and then we're
No,
like kinda like
we're heading off. We're heading tomorrow.
cool. So should I message her or not? I'll take that as a yes.
Now look to Agros real quick.
He just seems very confused about what the hell is going on.
Would you like to have our bout now, so that we may get it out of the way?
Evening is better.
Yeah, I
Everyone
would like to
gathers.
watch that.
And we will wait until evening.
I've sent word for a gathering. I have no idea what you are doing now, but I'll take that it has some relevance.
They're gathering information.
Just
From
try
what
not
I've
to be
understood.
blind, yes.
They're sending messages to people.
It's intriguing being in the same room as a mage whose neck I don't want to. Pardon me, that might have been a bit too honest.
Looking at Iranex, because...
This. Whoa! This is my response.
I don't know.
Breathing into the
punching.
mic.
Just crunching on crisps.
He's not flaming Iridax here. He's flaming the elves.
Yeah,
yes.
if anything, it's a compliment. He doesn't.
Go ahead,
want
Robin.
to go-
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me a sec. Help me. Like, what should I tell her?
That you found out the name of the necromancer,
Mhm.
and then if she
All right.
knows anything about said name or anything about the
Yes,
person
yes.
who.
Dear Lunastra.
Of course, I
We
can't forget manners.
We found out about. Are you doing well? We found out about the identity of the necromancer in Frostholm. How many is it now? 13?
Yep.
It is the disciple of Alarian, Device, Frey. Ancient elf. We Gucci?
You send it, and you wait for a response. You get a response. Hello, Caldian. Good to hear from you. That you're all alive. I hope. You didn't ask a question. But I'm afraid I don't know who this elf is.
She doesn't know.
I hope this helps.
Another sending. There wasn't a question because I'm limited in words. However, here's a request. Is there anybody that knows, and could you find out? Or might know, and could you find out? Please. And thank you.
You're gonna reply back. If anyone would know of the people that I'm aware of, you say he was a disciple, so he must have been old. Perhaps Dora would know. I know you haven't been in contact since. Well,
Right, it's the library guy. Or-
Oh, we always forget
Sure.
about that one.
No, it just never came. Like, she's never there.
it's a he, but yeah.
It looks like a she.
Does it?
Yeah.
It
You should make it a she.
It really doesn't matter.
But it sounds like a woman. Make it a
It's
woman, Ashrin.
It is a dragon.
It is a dragon. Yes.
It is an it.
You could try asking him.
Hey.
I don't know what he's up to right now, though.
Alright, I'll go sit over there and send some more messages. Alright, sending number 5. Dear Kushalador, remember me? Kaldi. Lonastor said you might help. What can you tell me about the ancient elf Frey, disciple of Eldarion the Wise? If I have any more words left, I didn't count. Sorry for the...
No, you have Ildarion though, and it ends. So
6 wise.
it takes a little while until you get a slightly more scholarly voice back. Well, you are alive.
See, woman.
Couldn't have checked in before. As for your query, I don't know much about him. It's one of 2 disciples that I know of. Met him once, promising young elf. Picked up from I believe it was the snow elves of the woods. And him alongside his the other disciple. They were raised together, taught Ildarion's magic. Supposed to be a fail-safe of sorts. If and when he passed away, to protect the realm. At some point he disappeared. That's all I know. The realm hasn't been very well protected. Glad to see you are interested in such ancient history, though.
Cool. Is it ascending from him now?
Yes, he got to his thing and then you got a sending from him.
Ah, cool, then I can respond to them without sending. I would like to converse more about that, but I'm currently almost tapped out on my magic. It's nice to hear from you, so you could have sent a message as well. But happy to, and it cuts off.
Alright. That is that then. While Caldian was staring at the wall in the corner, did any of you guys do anything, or were you just waiting for Caldian to get back with info? If you want to do your thing, Martin, now would be an opportunity.
I don't really have a thing I want to do right now.
Alright. Did you want to open the book? He's reconsidering his life choice.
I also
You
don't
can
want to
Yeah.
You can open the
cucumber.
book if you want.
It was more of that I gave a I thought we were still discussing what question and
You
Caldian
guys
was-
technically have 2 questions. You
So-
can ask 2 questions.
So the thing is, Martin, right, is technically, I'm probably not even going to be able to allow you to read the book a second time. It's like a 50-50 chance.
I don't want to be turned into a fucking cucumber, though.
Also,
I always wondered, so.
the only reason I panicked is because the only person that can remove cucumbered state was going to be cucumbered.
The DC was 24, by the way. So
I
I
looked
cannot
at that, I was
even
like,
physically do that.
Hey, my wisdom saves like +9, so it's quite
Can you
unbad.
can you cast Greater Restoration.
Can
Yeah,
I
I
Slayer
have
Spray?
I have one more. I have one more charge of that. Yes.
Okay, so
No,
somebody
Martin,
can
you cannot Slayer spray the book.
Oh, by the way, do you people
Yes.
have talking to our
Agros.
Agros? Would you happen to have any diamonds or diamond dust?
I just realized
He,
something.
he just takes you over to the window and just points out, and you just see like a rain pouring down in like this tropical rainforest.
I mean, look at this. Those are mountains. Have you tried going in and mining them, or like killing some dwarfs and taking theirs?
No, never met a dwarf. Never met a dwarf. And when you go to the mountains, the wyverns of the mountains come down and try to eat us.
Dwarves
I
like
just wanna
gold,
say-
not diamonds.
I just want to say, Cleric of Eldats is telling on us to murder dwarves and steal their.
hey, I will not murder them, but if it gives me diamonds.
Have you considered peacefully murdering these dwarves? Of course, in accordance with Eldat's tenets. So that their corpses may go to her realm.
Subjugation is not murder.
Roman about to start the Holy Crusades in Eldat's name. Murder with peace. Murder with peace.
For the sake of peace.
They'll be martyrs to the Holy
That's like
Land.
every word, right?
That's literally every crusade, mate.
Yeah, they will be martyrs to the Holy
Do we
Land.
have any diamonds left? We got
Deus
diamonds.
Volt.
Yeah, can you crush them into dust?
John.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe someone.
I
at the
also
camp
realized
can- Pussy.
we should probably
Buzz,
use
buzz.
that
Yes, Martin.
blessing spell if we read again.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
I mean,
The
that's
what spell?
Bless.
The bless spell.
I could.
Oh yes, that might help.
Oh, you can also have my inspiration.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
I mean, yes, we can buff the person beforehand, so it's more safe.
You're welcome to try.
What?
You're
Oh, he's
welcome to
fuck-
try.
Just make sure you don't use the spell slot that allows you to cast Greater Restoration.
Oh, don't worry, I already used sendings on those. No, I'm kidding. Not yet. But the day is long and people.
You know, maybe use it
Maybe.
for something else.
Who knows?
I'm not touching that book ever.
His mum or dad may call him, and he needs to call them back when he misses the call.
I know. I'm like waiting already for a week. Crypt said they will contact me, but
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe-
number one,
So-
they can't contact you because they're in the thing.
I know. But
You
Crypt
got-
would have.
Wisdom checks is not
So,
a skill.
Calvin, you did get an answer from the
But
book,
they need
right?
to do a save.
Yeah.
I did get an answer. Yes. It
Did
was-
he default more, or did he stick to specifically the question?
He answered the specific question. It answered the specific question. It did not give me
So, could you tell us everything you know
however-
about?
what.
So, if we could do the next question, if we want to do a next question, we could just ask them if they know everything they know about the necromancer.
Well,
Also, please name the necromancer.
Yes,
the
that-
necromancer is not.
I'm
enough
sorry,
information.
can we have the name of the necromancer so I can
Wait,
write it down
I was
somewhere?
suggesting we try again now.
Yes, you can.
I just want to say that maybe you should cast a spell so you get like.
I ain't reading that book.
It's in chat, Martin.
I'm prepared to
Ah.
cast the spells from the book, but not read the book.
Can give
I'll
you
read
advantage.
it. I'll read
stuff.
it again, and if I'm cucumber, well.
Yeah, that's bad. We can't save you from that.
Oh,
They
oh,
have-
wait! I can do this. I have
No.
contingency.
Oh my
No.
god. Yeah, he sets the contingency to not be cucumbered.
After that back.
But
Wait,
wouldn't it
wait, no,
ruin
no,
the
no, no, no,
revive?
no, no, oh, no, it shouldn't be fine actually.
Why?
Because you can't use magic. Well,
But it's not me.
Yeah,
it's the
but it's a
crown.
magic.
It's not
it
him.
doesn't. It doesn't
No,
matter.
no, the contingent spell is cast upon the thing, so the spell is already away from him at that point. It doesn't count as his magic anymore. The spell will auto cast from the crown in this case.
Hmm.
The crown is used as the way to
Can't
store
use-
the magic here.
Can't use magic items.
Yes, he's not using the magic item. The magic item automatically
Hmm.
casts the spell, the contingent spell.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, you like preemptively load it kind of thing, or
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, in that case, it makes sense. Because then
But
he
it will
uses
it
the
will be
spell
a
before-
way like it's not a waste, but it will be a use of greater restoration, which we might or might need, and I cannot cast it on anybody else then, because it's my last diamond dust.
Or
Yeah. Are we sure we want to fuck around with the book anymore?
Do we have any questions to ask? I'm willing to do that, but do we have any more questions to ask? Is there anything important that we need to know right now that the beholder might know?
well, the only thing I can think of is just asking it what it knows about the necromancer to see if we can talk him down. But
I mean, it's a
I don't want to give it wrong.
it's an option I'm throwing out, just spitballing here. So
yes. So that's a valid one, but is that enough to pique her interest right now?
depends on how much diamond dust we have.
We
Really?
have one more load, and if I cast it on the contingency, I
We
cannot
probably
use it
wanna
on
keep that
nobody
load.
else. Yes. that
If
is
something
one.
goes wrong,
We could try to go through a Lariel piece and maybe one of the Baba Unia or them have some spell components to restock on that. And maybe in Relvis, that's an elf territory, and they are keen with magic, maybe there as well. But
Just need a 10 and something above a 10.
again,
And we can read the book
Iranex.
as many times as we want.
Iranex.
Not asking questions.
I mean,
Yeah.
you have those visions that you can alter occasionally, right?
Yeah, I gotta wait a
but
little while.
but if we wait tomorrow and the other day when you
Ah,
have
bit-
better visions of those,
Bit longer, but yes.
well, yeah,
if you have one that has a specifically good feeling about it, we could potentially use it for that question.
yeah,
Um,
we
we
can ask on a
can't-
better day.
I can't gain information on undetermined results.
No, but you now out of character, you can wait for the next day and see how your potent rolls are.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said I need a 10 and something else, and I can guarantee the roll every single time.
Well, yeah, but we have 22
That
days.
would be a good feeling about
Yes,
your.
we have 22 days until we reach there. We can wait
If
with
I
that.
just hit level 11, it'd make everything so much easier. I
I'm
get
sure we'll
3.
get level 11 by the time we are in Illyrial Peace. Don't worry about it. No.
Press X here.
X here, X there, X everywhere.
Sorry, I was busy with DMs. Did you guys decide on something?
We decided to wait with the.
Okay.
You see me off the side talking to someone, asking questions.
Someone?
To Agros.
Oh, okay.
I was talking to Agros, and you'll overhear me asking questions about like Dreadwoods, Biggie Woods, if there's any places I can get and stuff. And I'm going to come and approach you all. I just found out some pretty interesting information.
Go ahead, we are listening.
So in the Dreadwoods, it's full of toxins, poisonous.
Yes.
I asked if there was anyone stupid enough or silly enough to go near it. He said yes, a couple, but their corpses lay around there. So they obviously died. I asked the question, did their corpses reanimate? Surprisingly enough, they didn't reanimate, and no corpses reanimate near the smoke from the sounds of it. This is going off a you know, a hunch, really, more than anything. But it seems the corpses around in this toxin don't reanimate.
Well, in that case, how long? Based on whose observation and how long did they observe it? Because there were skeletons that were theoretically waiting for us.
No, this is around.
This is purely within the Dreamwood. Scouts have seen skeletons, corpses, the very edge of the various lakes and marshes. Speaking of which, do not touch the lake water. Highly, highly toxic.
Yeah.
If honestly anything that looks somewhat strange, try and avoid it.
Yeah. I assume the lake consists of tiers of league players.
But
That would be corrosive, not toxic.
what I'm trying to
No,
say
they're definitely toxic.
is that I know it's silly, but potentially we could use it against the undead.
The unholy holy water.
The unholy toxic water. Because after all, they are reanimating a lot of other creatures, big creatures, and if it could be of use, then why not take the risk and gamble? Like giants, for example, it can reanimate giants. Do you want to fight 10 or 100 giants, or whatever they throw at us? I thought maybe it would be a very dangerous, but potentially useful.
I mean, so you're arguing that we should go through the swamps or that area instead of going around.
Potentially, it's an option. It's up to you guys, really. I don't know if you're willing to take the risk, but in the long run, it could help.
I think we should cut straight through.
Yes, that is why I already contacted the two dragons that came to our aid. If you remember,
Yes.
we met them.
Yes.
We got
Yes.
our and your clock from them.
Yes, I
I
know.
asked them to talk tomorrow, but I don't know if they will.
I doubt they would do whatever these dragons are. But I just think it would be a very good, risky move, even though, like I said, we're going through anyway, potentially, so shorten our travel time. And whilst going by, we could potentially investigate this plague. Because it may become of use. Like, imagine if me or Ludwig was be able to use this toxin against the undead, it would be a huge bonus in the battle coming up.
Could be.
And I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but when it comes to toxins a little bit, I know a little bit or two.
I'll trust you in that one. I do not know much. Ondina, Ludwig, Iranex, what do you say? Those two clearly want to go through.
Well, for what it's worth, I have two third level. I have about 5 charges, of which 2 are higher, lesser reservations, if we need them,
Does it cure
in regards
poison?
to Venom.
Yes. I think it's a cure poison, right?
No, lesser reservation.
Lesser restoration, cure
do you have any
poison, right?
vials?
Yeah.
2 cure poison is what he's saying.
Do you have any vials I can buy just for the journey potentially or use?
Don't I like all the empty vials?
Yeah, how many vials is you?
It's 2. I rarely use
I'll
healing
take the
potions.
2 vials.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
I
healing
have-
potion.
I don't have
Have
any
a
empty
push.
vials anymore. I will delete them.
I have. Let's have a look. I had some. Got biased, just D&D Beyond kind of. Oh, I have 16 files left.
Okay, so how many balls? So I get 2. I get 2 of Caldia or Arundel.
Remember when I bought
Yes,
pots
you
to
have,
make?
you have 2 of them. Yes, from me.
How many do you have? No quick.
I have 16 pots to make stuff, and Godwise, just D&D Beyond is having a time
Does anyone else have any of the vials I can use? No,
I'm
before I
probably
answer?
gonna use them myself, but
That's fine. But yeah, I'll turn to who's the guy again? I always like can't pronounce his name. Or I don't remember it. And then I retired. Ashwin, sorry. I'm gonna turn to the guy again. I always forget his name.
Agros.
Agros, sorry. And ask for some vials, empty vials, or anything that can contain poisons or liquid.
He just kind of shrugs. We've tried to collect it within clay pots. It generally corrodes through it after a couple hours.
Do I know?
Have-
Do I? Because I specialize in this. Would I know of any material that is really resistant to corrosive?
have you tried using glass before, or
He just looks at you.
say we'll pull out one of the glass vials?
So we're just having glass vials are fine.
Well, not vials, it's pots to make stuff. That's how I wrote them down.
So he's never used glass. He's just used. He tried to.
Wait, can we do still have the world map up, right? Where do you see a
we left-
beach nearby the Triwood?
I will let Agros respond to the
Okay,
question of have
good
you
point.
used a glass vial?
We've seen glass vials before. We've seen the elves use it for their magic. We ourselves do not require it for day-to-day life. For what we need, mostly clay containers have been enough.
Oh, a bit of pottery.
A little bit of pottery, mate.
Yep.
Is there any
a
other
bit of pottery.
materials other than glass are not corrosive? Like actually that are resistant to corrosion, really more resistant.
As someone who is terrible at chemistry, I do not know.
There's a lot. There's a lot. And
Yes.
glass isn't actually that resistant, I would like to say. It's just with most of the compounds you would have ever used in school, it's good.
They're not strong enough.
No.
to- No teacher sane would ever give students any sort of liquids or solids, for that matter, that would be that dangerous to handle.
My teacher
There are-
would.
There are metals.
Obviously, your
so-
teacher is not sane.
There are metals, so steel, bronze, copper, aluminum, steel.
I'm sorry,
I said
what?
steel twice, but yeah.
No, no, what was
Just
the one that
stainless
begins
steel.
with A? The one that begins
Alright.
with A that you said?
Aluminium.
Aluminium. See, someone got it right.
Aluminum.
No, it isn't.
It's aluminium.
Aluminum.
Do
Aluminum.
do.
Aluminum. Aluminum.
Eminem.
Apparently, gold and
Aluminium.
platinum are highly resistant. to
Okay.
corrosion.
Two things. Gold and platinum, they definitely are not sitting and making things out
No,
of
I
gold
mean
and
that.
platinum
What
here.
I'm saying is, can I buy gold?
All I'm saying is
No.
a bunch of us have a bunch of gold and platinum. We're
Yeah,
not
that's what I'm
using.
saying. Can I
That's
not,
destroying the
they-
economy.
can I not
The-
destroy my economy? Yeah.
The way the tri-wheel works is that currency in general has very little value.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, can I not use my gold?
How, motherfucker?
He wants
Like,
the
I just
mountain
felt
down.
He wants to
no.
forge his own pots.
With what?
I don't know.
Why,
The will of a god.
will of a god. I'll ask God. I'll ask Roman to ask his god to forge me a gold.
He's already asked that there's someone who is having violent diarrhea in the corner due to that. So, forge.
I think I'm not being like silly or stupid. I'm just saying like.
I mean,
Okay, but-
makes it.
Wait, but how are you planning on turning your gold into a container?
I'll figure that out, but it's potential.
Okay, fine.
Do you
He's
understand
just
how?
gonna heat metal it.
Wait.
Or- Wait, no. Can I make an actual serious point here? Do you understand how pure the gold has to be for it to be corrosion resistant?
No, I don't.
In 99.95%,
Yeah.
these coins will not be
Nah, forget it
that
then.
pure.
No,
Forget it then. No, it won't. It won't. It definitely won't.
Platinum maybe,
Yeah.
because it doesn't like to pull material, but we don't have enough.
No, I don't.
And even
Before
then,
before you guys decide to
it's
burn your
not-
life savings to make a pot, is there anything else you guys are doing?
No. I'm
Forward to
waiting
the
for the
forward.
evening so I can fight Agros.
But yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm just gonna go get my drink. I'm sorry. I just wanted to ask.
That's fine.
Oh,
No,
asking
it's
is
a
fine,
good,
mate.
it's a
Listen,
good idea, but
I don't think anyone here is mad at you asking a genuine question and trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be really creative.
I know.
Hey, I mean, if the
Sometimes-
concept works, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes creativity is great, and sometimes you think like 15 steps ahead of what works.
Yeah.
Also, the glass we would need to use for it to be even corrosive resistant is silica glass.
Yeah.
You mute yourself whilst talking.
You muted, Current.
I did mute myself once. The glass that we would need would require silica, and we're not near a beach.
Yeah, well, I don't think
I
we have
bought it at a
time
beach.
to head down to the Dreadlands.
Yeah. No. Desert sand is different to beach sand. Beach
Alright,
sand has
before-
very high silica.
Before we go too far down this path again, you guys are doing nothing else, correct?
Correct.
Is there
Somebody-
anything any of you guys are looking for? Anything you want to prepare for?
Didn't somebody ask a question?
I have like a small amount of money,
Yes.
but I'm just curious. So I already bought the 16 pots before. Remember that, right? I think I bought them relatively cheap. So
You're talking about the vials?
yeah, the files I bought at the.
Yes.
I was thinking enough to make 10 of them into like poison arrows, like if we get it to work.
You are welcome to try when
Like
you
I don't
get
know
there.
how many materials I would need for that, because
It's not about the materials. It's about you don't know the situation there yet. So
No,
if
but,
you
like-
get there and you're able to collect it, you are welcome to use that. For
Yeah,
poison.
yeah.
okay, just wanted to make sure that it wouldn't be like, oh, I
I-
got the poison now.
Nope.
Oh
Like-
well, good
Like
luck.
I said, I specialize in the poison.
You
stuff.
missing
I
this part now?
No.
Whilst this is here, I want to try and get as much as I can if possible, if I can do anything with it. So, and it seems useful if the cops just ain't reanimating, if possible. Like, no, I don't. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
You know what, Ash? I'm gonna go warm up so that I can perform at. So, partially because I want to really give everyone a good look of how my dad would be fighting. Partially because I am not really interested in losing to Agros.
I would
That is
I
fine.
would offer to ask them whether or not they are familiar with the arrow making book I have, and
Again, you just get a what the fuck is he talking about?
I'm gonna,
I will try to spend like a day, like ask him if he knows someone that like maybe would be interested in it, so he could better equip his troops, so I can like teach them for a day.
Listen, outside of our shamans, magic isn't really our forte. You can try talking to the kobolds, the goblins. They like making random things. Sometimes those things explode. I'm not quite sure how, but they do. So, they might have some interest in this.
by any chance.
Okay, I will consider doing that and like see if I'm gonna try. Maybe ask Condina if she wants to join, because she has genuinely decent rep with them.
Yeah.
Would you like to join me in trying to convince them to make some better arrows? See if it sticks.
Do they have ice arrows? Can you fight dragon with ice? What?
This is not RL craft.
Well, I was more thinking fire
They have
arrows,
fire
because
arrows or poison arrows and stuff.
it's okay, Elsa. You need to let it go.
I'm gonna make myself a seat.
Pump a bunch of
just
arrows
wanna
into
say-
the ground.
If I go to Frostholm, yeah, and I can use a 5-foot cube every day, I can build myself an ice castle.
You're gonna build a
Take a while.
castle of 22 blocks.
No, I don't know. It can be as big as I want it to be.
doesn't have to be block shaped. Just has to be within a block. Right?
Yeah, as long as the total space doesn't take up more than 5 cubic.
You guys can leave me there.
No, we're doomed.
What do you mean?
Oh, wait, no! You should make a giant snow golem and then just charge it.
Wait a minute. It's like make Ondina to Frosto and be like, okay, and then like make more and then we conquer the world.
Alright, Ondina's gonna turn into Hitler at Frostholm, good to know.
No.
No, he didn't do that.
Jews. Okay.
She's not very good with fire. Wait a second. She's very good with water and with fire. She is Hitler.
Right. While you idiots, while you guys figure out what you're doing, John,
Um.
you head over to
You don't have fire magic.
whatever is sort of left of the settlement. The wall itself that you know, passed through when you came here, now that you're up in the morning, now you see it by daylight, it's been completely torn apart. The wall to the right side is just missing. Still blood splatters, stains from the fight yesterday, but most of the bodies have been removed as of now. You head over to the sort of like central area in the back, the areas that haven't been touched as much. You see various rings in which you can see different beast folk, different shapes and sizes, just fighting against each other, training alone against various dummies made from some sort of plant fiber. It's been put together. Archers taking aim at discs far off. And you look around, you find a nice, quiet spot for yourself. You see a larger dummy, one with the sort of aesthetics of a Leonin. You sort of position yourself. Close your eyes. And what would you like to do?
How long until? Well, I didn't get a time for when the fight was gonna start, right?
No, you just told evening. It is about a little bit past noon right now.
I would wait until I would guess about an hour until the fight starts. Nah, say half an hour. And I would just start warming up, jogging around on the spot, making sure to stretch out a bit.
Mhm.
Yeah, make sure that the limbs are all warmed up, that I feel flexible. Maybe make sure that nothing feels weird after the fight yesterday. Making sure there's just no weird tension in my arms, making sure that my legs are responsive. Punching up the dummy a bit. Sure that I cut through properly with my claws.
Alright.
I'm not exerting a lot of energy. I'm simply getting my body warm and ready.
Yep, you close your eyes and you just focus on what you need to do, what needs to be done. A few unpleasant memories of past training attempt to sort of flicker into your brain and you just push it aside. And so you do. Train until at some point you feel a tap on your shoulder. See if Zakras has come down. I don't know what the rest of you are doing. You are also there to watch John versus Leonin. Or if you guys are off doing your own thing. That is up to you. I know what you're doing.
I want to try making a tranquilizer or a poison arrow as well, maybe. Depending on how.
Do you have the
I have
materials for it?
poison. Remember, you gave me poison.
Yes.
So, can make a poison arrow.
Well,
I can make,
Decide which arrows you're making, and I will
I'm
ask
just,
you. You can just DM them to me.
Yeah, I think I'll make 2 fire and 2 tranquilizer. That's 8 hours. This start of crafting.
It's not tranquilizer, it's poison.
Poison. Yeah, no, but it's in the same description area, so I said tranquilizer.
There's a big difference. One will knock out
Yeah,
something.
no, I
and
know,
the
I
other-
understand. I'm just saying in the description and the PDF.
Yep.
It's tranquilizer hour, and then it goes poison / poison at the end.
You're doing this with crawler mucus?
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, it is a trank arrow because it's crawler mucus.
Yeah. Okay, so tranquil then. So yeah, I was gonna use the crawler music into my fire mats.
That is fine. I will do the roll later.
I'm just gonna take 25 gold up so I don't forget. So
Yep. For the rest of you, are you Logwig? You said you wanted to take on Dina and go find goblins and hopefully not blow yourselves up.
Yeah, and try to see if they have the materials and desire to make enhanced arrows.
I see.
Ah.
Desire is probably
Desire / resources to make
there is
themselves
also
better.
a very, I will say, desire wooden housing.
Okay.
It could be the other type of desire.
Can I basically ask like their leader if it would be if they would have like I'm gonna basically list off some resources and ask if they have that available within their troops.
I mean, if it's anything basic that you can sort of get from, the hills, stuff like, any type of basic mineral, stuff like that, they would have it. If you're asking for, specific things like gunpowder and all that, then, well, no. Once again, these are people that fight with their bodies. The weapons they use are more extensions of their own selves rather than,
Oh.
They're very traditional in their ways of doing things.
I'm gonna ask him just for some. No, never mind. I guess.
Well, you think about it, and if you can figure something out, you let me know.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile,
I will commune.
you will commune. What are you communing? What are you communing?
Well, it's 30 questions.
Okay, then we will get to you after we do John.
Yeah. No problem.
John, you realize in the time you've been focused,
I don't
a
have divination.
larger circle
Sure.
has been drawn now. In chalk from the looks of things. It is a large one, about 50 foot in 50 foot in radius. You see as Agros takes his position on the other side, drops the coat, and takes a stance. Around you, there are beast folk all around, cheering, booing. It's a cacophony of noise.
Remember, this is to teach. But I'm coming at you with all the seriousness. I will try to kill you.
You just get a grin from the other side.
Eyes shrinking in, like the pupils just toning in.
The cat eyes focused.
Yeah. Claws starting to come out. Veins popping as I will transform as I'm standing there.
You grow larger. You see a couple feet behind you scurry away. People moving to give you some space. I wouldn't have it any other way. You see as Agros also bulks up, fur rippling. teeth and claws turning sharper, extending out. Both of you are transformed. Both of you are staring at each other. I would like you to make me a strength check. You have advantage, I believe.
Yes. 20.
Give me a sec.
He's got +5. Damn, he's stronger than me.
The two of you run at each other, claws out. You both slam into each other.
Yeah.
Fur upon fur, claw upon claw. Both of you evenly matched as you were during your childhood.
Yeah.
But you do feel yourself pushed back slightly. Your raw power slightly overwhelmed by technique. I would like you to make me another check.
Can I argue athletics?
You can argue athletics. But in that case, he will also argue athletics.
Yep.
Sec. Alright. And so, you take a step back, John, as he is pushing against you. He, surprised, stumbles as you use the opportunity to sort of grab him, pull him up, slam him down on the ground, bring down yet another claw as he rolls out of the way, stands back up. I thought we were doing contest of strength to John. Or Crayon, in this case.
No. This is a battle between life and death. And I'm just gonna straight rush him as I say that.
Alright. Make me 2 sets. Strength checks.
27.
Currently you guys are both 1-1. It is first to 3 wins.
27 on the first one.
Yep.
And 15, not great on the second one.
That is
And I don't
17
have
for him and
inspiration.
25.
It's sad. If inspiration will be late. So we're 2-2 then.
Yeah, in the first clash, you grapple him, push him back. You slice into his chest. You can see as he is bleeding. As you lunge again, you see a glint in his eye as he ducks the blow. And you feel your body suddenly lose its sort of central anchor point as you have been grabbed by the tail as he flings you to the ground. As you get up as well, both of you are now breathing heavily. Both of you looking battered. Well, look at that. Last shot takes it all.
I'm gonna roar
Alright.
as I rush him once more. And I would like
What save
for
does he
him
need to make?
to make a con save. I believe
Con
it's con
save.
save. No, sorry. It's a wisdom save.
Ah.
It's a wisdom save. DC is... He beats it.
Ah.
He rolled really well.
He did.
DC would be...
Lower, I'm pretty sure.
16.
Yeah. So you do roar, and he stands there. He's seen it all. Hands out, claws out, waiting for you to arrive. One final check.
Come on, please. Fuck. That's really bad.
As you run at him, you feel the cloak on your back tighten, whisper. You've used more of it recently.
Yep.
For a moment, Keldian, you sitting in the audience just eating some popcorn or watermelon, some fruit from the jungle, sharing it with the kobold next to you.
Mine.
But I gave it to you.
Look at it. Give it back. Yeah.
You watch for a moment. The same thing that happens to you when you lose control. You see as John's eyes just white out for a moment. And you see as his momentum decreases by just a little bit as Agros sidesteps. And John is just backflipped onto the back. You hear a loud thud. Sand go up into the air. John, you come back to yourself, just staring into the sky. You see a paw in front of you. What happened there?
Complicated things. Don't play around with cursed objects.
Just blinks at you. I don't think there's much danger of that here.
Well, you see what happened to my father. That threat might be coming.
I'll double check my boots every time I wear them.
Good. Good tip if you can't take them off. Something is wrong. I'm just gonna tug a bit on the cloak, just.
I don't like its smell. Smells like death.
Yeah. Alchemy delivered that, to be fair. And when you're fighting wyverns and magically floating eyeballs, can help.
I'm not going to question anything.
Soon you might have to face it as well. Hopefully not, but we will see.
First of all, you're going to have to get through the Dreadwood.
Yeah.
I'll brief everybody on what I know today evening.
Good. Make sure that your people are ready to fight.
He just points at everyone around who's they're all just going absolutely crazy. You see various brawls have started out. They were in mourning yesterday. Today they're back.
Good.
If there's one thing we have in spirit, all the fancy magic.
Let's see that the spirit hasn't been lost.
Right now, that's all we have.
might just be enough. Hopefully.
Prepare yourselves however you wish. If you need anything from my people, let me know. I will see you all for dinner so we can make final plans. For the attack, any tactics.
Yeah.
I will see you all at sundown.
Good fight.
You too. Next time.
You will be on the ground next time. I give this very big fucking grin.
Hasn't happened yet. Great Claw.
Well, the future is very uncertain. Stormwind.
He gives you a grin before he turns around to the rest of the crowd and then roars out, heads up the parades. You know how it is. The usual showmanship that is expected.
Completely understandable. I'm gonna head over to... if I can see any of my group.
You see Callian sitting there and getting badgered by multiple kobolds right now.
I'm gonna see if there's someone else.
you Callian, you see as he catches your eyes and then just like continues looking past. Hey.
A sign appears next to Caldian's head. Caldian will remember that.
Caldian's ordering his Big Mac. I don't know what you're on about.
Yes.
Why do you only have hair on your head? No else. You don't have a tail.
Number 9s.
No claws. You're weird.
Am I? I can look like you if I want to.
No way.
Head of the skies. Hi.
Mango. He looks like you. Even has a tail. They like attempt to grab it.
I said look like you, not be you.
Yay, yay.
Have a watermelon.
Wonderful.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Haleth is doing things. I guess Iridax is sitting there, or he might have also just sat in the tower, knowing Iridax. God knows.
I was going to ask if anyone knew if there was any gold ink around. I need to equip my boys with the fireball. Everyone shall have a scroll.
Yay!
I have gold, I have ink. We combine both.
I'm big set. Bro, I need to get an ability score improvement to get my strength up to +5.
Imagine only having +5 in your main stat.
I have +4, my guy. The issue is, right? My ego says get +5 strength, but the bigger side of my brain goes, I should probably just get int +3 because then I get a +1 to my strength, dex, and constitution and intelligence saving throws, and I get better investigation and history, which I've been rolling a fuck ton of lately.
I mean, that's not wrong. Or you just
+6.
Or I get my wisdom up to a +1, so maybe I don't fuck up everything.
It hasn't killed anyone yet.
No,
Yeah.
luckily. I'm big sad.
In that case, Ondina, Logwick, did you guys just come here to watch Jean, or did you guys actually go and wander off?
I don't know what he asked me.
Question, DM.
1 sec. Let them. You can also message me.
I don't think I would, because I realized they don't have glass, and I think they have the sharpened arrows. Would that actually make a difference?
You have seen glass, but it is glass that is in Elven design. So it's during the short periods of time where they've had peace, have done trade and stuff like that.
Okay. They don't have enough to actually. They don't actually make it themselves, so they can make for the arrows or anything like that. I think.
The arrows, yes, you've seen sharpened arrows used. It's not, by the book in the way you do it, but you have seen the various workers sitting sharpening arrows and stuff like that. The entire settlement is fully preparing for war. Outside of the ones that are sitting by and watching the various fights, you see all the beast folk that are near the huts around. Most of them are sitting and either smithing something or like hammering out old swords. They're basically working on improving arsenal, getting themselves as combat ready as possible.
I've been shooting the barbed ones quite a lot.
Listen, whenever Andrios comes around, he is going to eat like 400 elemental arrows, and he's not going to know what hit him.
I mean, okay.
And then he's going to use one fire breath, and Martin's going to die. But that's okay.
No, not if I set him up with a fireball preemptively. And where's the golden wing?
Against a fire-resistant red dragon.
I mean, I can
Highly
make
likely
it
to even be fire immune as well.
To be honest, if you could tell Keldian how to make a bless scroll so I can bless myself, I would probably get a lot more use out of that one. To be honest,
if someone can find me a scroll, I can learn said magic, and then add it to.
Assuming you can learn bless.
You cannot. I've looked into it.
No, I can't.
Only clerics and priests can do bless.
Roll on D&D 1. Come on.
Mel wanted us.
Maybe as a feature I can get it.
Forgot.
A blessing from his
When
person.
I try to ask something, you cannot wait for longer than 12 seconds.
Write it down, woman.
She's a Dory.
No.
Hey.
My name's Dory, and I suffer from short-term memory loss.
Regardless of all that, John, you look past Keldian getting harassed by kobolds, and you see the other three sitting together, just watching you. A couple of them giving you thumbs ups and everything.
I'm gonna head over to them.
I'm not giving anyone a thumbs up.
Yernax is not giving you a thumbs up.
Nah, that's his thumbs so far up his ass he can't pull them out.
No, I need ink. I just need ink.
Yeah, you're not gonna find them there, mate.
That's a weird kink, mate.
I'm not looking for anything there.
Ink kink.
Yeah, anyway, the three of you see as John walks over after his match.
Oh, no.
Keldian, you're welcome to join if you wish. The kobolds have now left you in peace after your watermelon offering.
Ironek doesn't have magical ink, so he just uses magical poo instead.
Is Irinax like an advanced baboon?
It's just not magical.
I guess nobody wants my immolations
Magical
then.
charcoal, please.
Awakening. Awakening is a thing.
Over and I'm getting shade here.
Yeah,
I go over to them.
It's a spell as well.
Yes.
Mango, apple, banana, ananas. Nice sitting with you. Thank you for the watermelon.
Ananas.
Ananas.
Ananas is how you say pineapple in Swedish.
Ananas!
It's how you say it in Dutch as well.
As you're leaving, you hear them like arguing. Ananas must be a title. I am Ananas.
Ananas.
I get up to the three that are sitting there.
Yep.
I'm glad to see Agros is still very capable.
You jumped down a tree.
Using it slightly too recklessly. Even Agros himself realized that something was off. Which is good.
Yeah.
Okay. Is the rest like quiet?
rest?
Just sitting
The
quiet?
rest?
Just sitting there like, yeah, man just got strangled. Oh boy.
I mean, you guys are having a conversation, so.
Yeah.
We were invited to dinner
What's the
later
first?
to discuss plans.
Are we gonna eat like stuff from the bone?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, unless you want to, I
Mhm.
doubt you need to. Yes, we are beast folk.
Ja, dan
We're not
vielleicht vorsichtig
completely
damit, ne?
uncivilized.
I see them now like Fortnite like splendid, absolutely just
I feel like that one scene from
Ich
the
bin
first
gerade
Doctor
beschäftigt.
Strange movie. It's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
Ich kann dich später anrufen.
guys have forks and knives.
Danke.
Ashwin, are the beast folk more specifically like? I feel like there should be some level of slight accommodation to where we don't need to eat straight.
What
from
are
the
you
bone.
on about? Wait, Ondina, you don't have a servant
Well-
to feed you?
They serve food on banana leaves.
What?
Well, I know
Yeah, I was thinking. Yeah, maybe
Get out
having
here.
to eat with your hands, but it would be
I'm gonna-
food that's. It's not soup. You're not fucking licking soup.
No,
out of
you're
it.
not. You're not
Honestly.
drinking soup like.
I'm going.
No.
I'm.
I have got
They do. They have like wooden ladles.
You have cutlery, great. So do I. I'm gonna pull out a claw.
I am going to do the only respectful thing, and that's conjure up an unseen servant to feed me for me.
Your butler prepared you well. Meanwhile, Iridax is sitting there getting like posh fed.
Ah, yes. The literal definition of the 1%.
Ardina has more money than me.
I cannot risk having food getting stuck underneath my
To
fingernails.
squash this
Servant.
right now.
Feed me.
Yes, they do have basic cutlery. It's mostly made from wood and
Oh,
on banana leaves.
I don't-
I ate ice cream with a wooden spoon last week, and the only thing I tasted was the
That's
same
true.
Servant!
wood.
Servant, go get me that. Go get me better cutlery.
I swear to God.
I just
It's
want
like
to say,
it's like having
the
a bunch of Americans brought to Europe on a trip.
I just want to say.
No, because
when
Americans are
Martin
more
was
savage.
Like, can I use my gold to do something? Me and Kurt both at the same time said each other the amount of money we had, and we were like,
Peasants! I could buy your entire village.
Probably, if they gave a shit about money.
Yeah,
Bunga motherfucking bunga.
we between the two of us, we have the economy of a small town.
Yes, maybe. Yeah.
why am I not yet?
Alright. As you guys shenanigan your way through dinner, you guys are all basically made to sit, and leaves are placed in front of you, upon which then various different types of food are served. Vegetarian, fruits, vegetables from the jungle. All of it has been cut up rather, it's not exactly the most fine dining you'll get. It's all pretty unevenly cut up, chopped up, tossed into a stew sort of a thing. There also is an entire, what seems to be a massive deer that is slowly rotating upon a spit, which also has been coated with some sort of spices. You're not sure what it is, but it smells quite nice.
I mean,
Eat whatever you wish, and we will talk once you're done.
I've already begun eating before he said eat. I'm fucking starving after that fight. I literally have food in my mouth as he says eat.
Got no fun. What the fuck is this leaf on my plate?
He just looks over to you, who's just getting like spoon-fed like different things by.
He can't even
some-
see it. The
Yeah,
way
like, just
he
air,
can't
basically.
even see it.
Yeah, he just sees food being magically brought to your
Did you
mouth.
actually do that?
Yeah, because I can. It takes me like 10 minutes.
Irinax is just like genie sitting there, like.
Do
You
you want
have,
the-
yeah, you
you
have
wanna know
John and Aranax sitting next to each other. You've got Aranax literally having an invisible servant feeding him gently. You've got John basically going.
Do you want to know the best thing as well? I can get 3 hands feeding me. I can get my mage hand to help. You don't know the powers I have.
Have your third hand to toss yourself off
Although
whilst
when
you're
you
being a
still
pretentious
spill
prick.
some soup on your beard.
No, it can't happen. The beard's too strong.
I don't know if you've ever heard this before, but you lot are a strange.
No,
We
this
hear
is the
that.
first time.
We hear that everywhere we go.
Right.
There's always someone in this group that gets called strange.
Yeah.
At least this time, I'm not one of them. It's usually me.
They normally start it with doctor though.
You guys started with diversity before it was cool.
Yeah.
Under the
After-
patron saint of Lilia.
After you guys finish your food.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Just
he's
looks
had that
like
for a
she's-
while. I'm
It
just
just looks like she has a
avoiding her.
baseball bat shoved up somewhere where it's not supposed to be pulling that face.
That is fine. She is the patron saint.
Not a
mad.
fine face.
Sorry, I don't believe Lilia's in my pantheon, but we can talk about it.
She is. She's the patron saint of
No,
magic.
Mel, I was joking.
She is the true goddess among this
She is not.
land.
Shut up. As you guys finish food, settle down. You see Zacharias pulls up the map again. Have you decided which way you wish to go? I do not know of your capabilities. The way around the marshes are safer. But I don't know if you will make it in time.
That is our concern as well. That's our concern as well.
What if we're late?
We're probably fucked.
You're right there, like just a battlefield scorched by fire. You six like walking like, well, shit.
We're in the wrong place. It's the wrong place. It's the wrong place. I don't think I'm meant to be for this job interview. I'm really sorry. Bye. Sorry for wasting your time.
Wait a second, this is a battlefield, this is not Papa John's.
You can consider the path you want to take. First, I need information from you. You said there was a dragon. Outside of the other 3 that we met, are there any other major forces?
No.
What did he just say?
No.
Nice. Thank you.
You're
What did
welcome.
the other one say?
Oh.
He asked you, outside of the dragon, supposedly that'll be here, and the 2 Leonin and the Plague, if there were any other major forces that you know of.
Do we? I don't remember.
The
I
mummy
have none
guy?
of my notes.
I said no.
The mummy
The
guy.
mummy?
Out of character, the
No, no, no,
Okay.
no. That is the only mummy.
Well, the Mummy Lord is one, the other, the
That's
Blue
tied
Great Worm,
to the-
technically, I guess. I don't know what you guys are, like, are viewing as the issue here. There could be a lot of things that want you guys dead.
Oh, that angel thing that we let escape.
Yeah, I wonder how it's doing.
Can we
Bingo!
Yeah, me
Bingo!
too. Wonder where it could be.
I wonder where that could be.
Wait, Aaron actually knows something about it?
I have an idea.
No.
Not in this character.
Insight check.
What's your idea, James?
I have an idea where it is, but not in my character. Yeah, no, that's my character. I never had it, but I
Yeah.
know it's not in
I
character.
don't even know if it's canon anymore, if it's just a side story that.
No,
it's the real
that's
thing.
definitely canon.
Mine is destroyed like 2 towns. Yes, it's definitely.
No. I mean the other. Revivia.
Don't worry about it.
It's canon.
I will name that thing though. I don't know if it's gonna be there, but I will be like, did we forget about that angel creature?
Ah.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh. Well. This is a story all about how
We sent an angel of death out into the world to cause mayhem and destruction.
I don't know who's been living with it for 200 years, but God, he like really should have got his story together. Told him house manners or something.
Oh, then we are fine.
Yeah.
I still love the fact that we're literally, wherever we go, we just create more havoc somehow.
It's okay. The angel knows basic house manners. It will knock on the door first before burning it down.
Every place you guys have left has either been like irredeemably like fucked up,
Yep.
or has been saved from like some great calamity.
All
There's
I'm
no
saying-
in between.
All I'm saying, that ain't our fault. We're not writing the story.
You guys are causing this shit. What do you mean?
I mean, we are kind of low key.
No. No, we're like Geralt in The Witcher. We're just there.
Yeah.
My lad-
It's gonna
my
happen
lad-
either way.
My lad's wandering into Mire Town like, hell yeah, let's go and do exactly what we were told not to do. I'm sure that'll go well.
Nope. I'm still sticking to the story. We're like Geralt or Rivia. We just happen to be there when it all goes bad.
and then we all say fuck.
Are you explaining everything though? Or are you just giving like a TLDR version basically?
No, I'm gonna look at everyone and be like,
Should I
No,
tell them?
Not really.
No, it's fine.
is it?
I'm just gonna nod.
What? We
to her.
don't know of any other forces. No.
Well, we don't know if it's with them. We did destroy.
What is with them? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Best not just tell.
Is he like? Is like bullshitting? Is he like?
Yes.
trying to-
Obviously, very obviously.
You know the one that we all nearly died to? Yeah, that one.
Oh,
We didn't die to it
Nearly.
directly.
I'm sorry, is this another one of those
Oh shit! There's the dragon as well.
things you summoned to aid us?
No.
If only.
I'm gonna look at Aaronex.
Yeah, but shit, there's also that dragon that Logwig knows.
so
Well,
Where
at
do we
least the
start?
Aboleth shouldn't be chasing after us.
okay.
Or
First,
the beholder. The beholder's locked underground. It's fine.
there's also a brass dragon.
Are we
Oh,
all,
sorry.
Are we all like looking at each other like?
Oh, fuck, which one do we tell them about next?
no.
I'm just gonna look at Ondina, just nod, just like.
Wait. They know about the red one, but do they know about the blue one as well?
I'm nodding to
And
Ondina, giving her the
golden one.
clear to tell.
Didn't we also get stories about Tiamat?
No!
No. I mean, we were confronted by who? Whom did
Who,
we
when?
get?
You were confronted by half this planet.
No, the demon.
Whoa.
Or the devil.
Oh, you guys
Oh,
figure out what you're telling.
Alright,
I'm gonna get some
Baphomet
water.
it was.
Yes,
Well,
you guys have.
Baphomet should be chill. Baphomet should not be right.
Yeah, he shouldn't be around. He's fine. He took the soul of that guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, he was shortly with us. I don't know.
And we stole all his shit afterwards.
Yeah, I still haven't done.
I think Mel's crying.
I cried because you're sad about her, or what?
There's just too much laughter.
It's just, like, this is like the realization of like, holy shit, we just pissed off half the continent.
Who else could be there.
We are set to save the continent, stopping the evil, living in havoc after we left.
Hey, at least April listens to this one.
It's like you look back and the town is just ruined. Things are collapsing, burning down.
Oh, sorry. Wait. I did get it wrong. We're not like Geralt at all. We're like Joan of Arc. We're gonna get burned at the stake for all of our crimes after this.
Like,
I mean, they already tried with Kaladin in Dominion. So I guess history repeats itself. Next time we go to Marytown, everyone comes at us with pitchforks and torches, and we go, "Ah, shit, not again."
Actually,
Wait, no. We don't go, ah, shit, not again. We're like, what did we do this time?
in reality, we don't realize that, but the other team that just attacked us tried to stop us from causing more mayhem. But failed once more.
We're actually America in a group. We go around liberating countries. Just
Wait, let me just
Sure.
No, wait, let me just really quickly check. Oh, yeah, I did think it said chaotic neutral. I did. That was my line.
Hey, I'm true neutral. At least I'm not on the lawful side. I don't think anyone in this group can be on the lawful side. That would be a crime against ethics.
So I just asked Ashwin what did I miss, and he said Chaos asked him.
So
Yeah.
the only real thing we helped was Woodburrow, and that's it. Like there we
Basically, it's basically ever since you guys linked up with me, it's just been chaos escalating
I
constantly.
just want to say there's probably also a giant Leviathan very close connected to my home.
Fair. And hey, my dad is a fucking terrorist.
Hey,
So
I have a quest to bring some Leviathan parts back.
Ash, I got a really important question. Can I go back to Limbo? It was so good.
Yes. Yes.
The way I see this is this is just Agros asking you guys, what is this about Angel? And all of you just sitting there with like the 1,000-mile stare. Just like going through like the 40 different things that you guys have done. Hello.
And they're like, no other forces.
Pardon me if I say that wasn't very convincing.
Where was the... Do we know where the angel was last seen?
First of all, what forces are you talking about?
Well, the only one I could think of is a mummy that's mainly stuck in the deserts.
Gosh,
So as long as there is no sudden sand coming into it, we should be fine.
Oh, yeah, there's that sandstorm happening as well.
when there's a sandstorm happening, all of us like,
Yeah, it's all.
do you want to go live into the ocean?
It's in the Ashlands at the moment.
It has to hit the Ashland first. It has time until it reaches here.
Creon? What the hell have I gotten myself into?
The question I've been asking myself for a bit, but we deal.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
First time dealing with world-ending threats.
What a condescending answer, though.
Let's make this simple. You don't know what else might appear.
Yes.
If we are to go up against a dragon, we're going to be splitting the army. Smaller shock troops. We're going to be going for quick attacks and then retreating. We don't want to be one large force that can be targeted. From what I can tell, you have ways of keeping in touch. A similar fashion to the elves. The speech within the mind that they are capable of.
Can anybody do that?
He just stares at you.
The main
In
problem
your-
of
on
him
your
using
part.
Here, no.
Yes.
What did he ask?
If
What
anybody
can
can
do
send.
what?
No.
the main problem of him using that magic is that he runs out relatively quickly, and then he cannot heal people anymore, which is also kind of
do-
important.
This is more closer to the day when we will be fighting.
Both of us can. But he's usually the messenger.
Right. It would be good if you could inform me if you do make it to the Necromancer. And
Maybe I
if you
should
do
go
make it,
now.
that is your choice.
I mean, I still have this, and I opened the book.
That is a book.
Yes, and I have a similar one. And watch what happens when I write here. Ding, ding, ding. There's it right there. But
That
Oh, yeah.
is
that's your costume. No kidding.
You saw that off of someone I needed to. Fuck you.
No, it's just like I can send the guy. Sure, I would give this to somebody who maybe could give information better. But this will give them a way to communicate with us. So
you will probably need to rendezvous with us anyway towards the final days,
well,
unless you have a different plan.
I will need it back, but I can give you one book so you can inform us on your advancements and your plans.
He looks down. He looks up. So, I don't know how to write.
Do you have somebody who does, who you trust?
Well,
Wait, Ash. Is that common
yes.
in... Okay, good. So John
It
is
is.
just the exception, pretty much.
John, well, the elves do it. So
Yeah.
John. Yeah.
John will... Because he has been away for so long, he will actually just, like, cough up a bit of food, hearing that, almost breaking out in laughter. But then
Right.
quickly grabbing
Shut
it
it.
back. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, fine. I'll just send you a message.
My apologies.
Every few days, you know, just to catch up on your progress. Either me or her.
Very well. We will be passing via the route. Somewhat via the route. The longer one. We'll be gathering as many tribes as possible on our way. The elves, I believe, are capable of shifting locations quickly. I believe using them, we should be able to make good pace. We will set up whatever encampments we can in the forest below the mountains. If there are any caves, we will take over them. As many strategic points as we can.
The enemies do have wyverns and dragons to their disposal, so you need to be careful.
We will.
We don't know what the enemies will bring, but they said Andrios will be there, which is a big dragon, and I don't know if we can count on anyone else to help us. So, looking at fire.
She just cocks her head. I've already promised to help.
Yes, But besides you, can you? Do you know the green dragons? Can you speak to them? I don't know if they will speak to us. Maybe you can ask them for help. After all,
Once again, the dragons are new to this area.
yes, I am aware.
If I could find them, I could attempt to negotiate.
Yeah.
But the woods are large and aimlessly flying around.
I asked them to meet with me tomorrow. If they agree, would be nice if you can accompany me.
She nods. Right. I'd like to inform you about the Dreamwoods, or as they are known now, the Dreadwoods, one last time. Our legend tells us that they were created by the activation of one of the three orbs several hundred years ago. Previously, it used to be an area of much competition between our tribes, if the legends are true. Now it is a toxic wasteland. There are creatures that have previously belonged to the woods that have been warped by whatever sickness is there. Strangely, it doesn't seem to spread. It doesn't take over any of the neighboring terrain, and the creatures never leave the area. I've heard rumors from the elves who have explored a little bit deeper than we have, that there is some thing in there that causes people to lose themselves, to lose control, to wander deeper, to never be seen again. I hope, as meager as this information is, it gives you a bit of a heads up.
Don't get our silence as ungratefulness. We are just used
Tired.
to things being difficult, and it is very tiresome and gets old very quickly nowadays when it comes one after another.
I understand.
Well, thank you for the information.
You're welcome. I will leave you to prepare, to discuss amongst yourselves. You may stay within the common room.
Thank you.
You see as he climbs up a ladder and closes a smaller room to the very top. Bedroom of sorts. Leaving you guys alone.
So, we need to decide which way we go. Two of us already said that they want to go through that. Ludwig, you?
Part of me says I want to go through the swamp because it's faster and I could get the venom out of it potentially. The other part doesn't know how big of a threat the swamp really is. And as such, I'm considering going around, but we really don't know if we have the time for it.
You're next?
I'd prefer us to go through, but I also want a chance to make some scrolls for you all.
Andina?
At this point, I don't even know anymore. We're gonna die.
We say it every time and yet we're still alive, don't worry.
There's a fire-breathing dragon coming our way.
There was last time.
Yeah, and then it didn't see us, but this time they
Yeah,
said
maybe it doesn't
see ya.
see it either. Who knows? Alright, well,
They have a map now.
yes. 4 people say that they want to go through. I would prefer the safe way, but we are short on time. So we'll have to risk it.
I have a way to maybe protect our minds.
In
for a little
regards,
while.
before we make this decision,
One sec, Martin. Let Mel finish, then you can do your thing.
so-
Yeah, I just said that I may have a way to, for a very short time, shield our minds.
Yeah, but shield in our mind. Why would it help in a swamp?
Didn't they say? Am I thinking about? Am I,
Yes,
is
No,
shut
that-
up,
you're
shut up,
right.
you
You're
got it
right.
right.
You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We don't know what's in there, and
Oh,
they said
okay.
that people
How long is short time?
10 minutes twice.
Well, then you will have to be very, very vigilant with that and shield our minds at the right moment because those stretch probably for days.
Yes.
You also have the tiny
Exhibition.
hat that prevents from magic coming in, so maybe that can help, right?
To some extent.
Good.
I'm reading something on sec.
Again, Hallett and Logwig are very good at traversing woods, as well as Crayon knows the woods themselves somewhat. I myself was with the scouts as well, but this is not my terrain. Like always, I will protect you as much as I can. But I think we all agree going through. Hi?
Mm-hmm.
I
Well-
do not have that much experience with the
Shame.
swamps, besides the one time at the Silent Glade.
Mhm.
What about you, Halef?
Oh, sorry, I was too focused on. What did you say?
I do not have much experience with
With what? Sorry, I've been.
swamps, traversing through
Swamp.
swamps, besides the Silent Glade. How about you, Halef?
I wouldn't. I'm not. It's not my speciality, sadly.
Oh.
I've got 2 left feet when it comes to swamps.
John, do you think any of the people here has experience with the swamps that could help us traverse? Maybe you can ask.
I don't know.
Worth asking.
I have not been here for a while.
Yes, but you're the
You were already told that here they mostly, at least during Agros' time, they mostly stayed on the periphery
Mhm.
and gone to the very edges. The elves have gone a little bit deeper at times, but they've also lost people So the swamps are generally just not visited by anyone.
So I have a question regarding travel times and stuff like that. So you know how the traveling thing cuts down on time, right? On like rough terrain and anything like that.
You basically ignore rough terrain, yes.
But we won't have that in the swamp, and which is always rough terrain.
Well,
so
I called it a swamp. I don't know if it's a swamp. Was it described
Yeah,
as a swamp?
swamp
or
or a
still a
bog.
forest? Because it's still
No, this is a violently changed environment.
Okay.
I also have a question.
So
Martin first, and then
Martin first,
yeah,
yeah.
and then yeah.
So in travel times, would it be faster if we went, presuming there is no slum time around, or would it be faster with the presumed slower time through the swamp? So is the dwarf time wise?
The swamp it's less about
or is the
rough
swamp
terrain there.
really big wide?
The swamp is 500 kilometers. The swamp is also flat. Outside, your dips into pools and shit like that. But compared to the terrain here, which is very mountainous forest, where you have to climb up and down a lot, the swamp is faster due to that.
We'll just go with it for now then.
Mel, what's your question?
Dory, remember?
I don't know what I'm thinking.
Swamp?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Can I use? Well, no, we don't know. Do they said that it was some sort of charming effect?
No, they were
Do they
well.
think it is?
They were
So-
said, or he said that what he heard from the elves is that it basically drew things into the swamp, and whoever got drawn in there never came back. You can
So that's
consider that a charm
effect,
if
Yeah.
you want to consider it that.
possibly. Because I have counter charm, but I also have.
Do you need to see the caster for counter charm, or do you need to see the charmed creature? Because that matters in this regard, probably.
No, I basically go, "Ah!" and then you all get advantage on the savings. I basically Ariana Grande, Seraphim my way through that shit.
You react to someone getting charmed.
No, it's not a reaction, sorry. It's yeah, that's why I never really got to use it, because I don't know what happened. Also, it looks kind of stupid if you just start like using a guitar in the middle of battle.
I'm
yeah,
kind of
no.
curious how the spell is. Can you send the spell? Because I'm curious
not
about the wording
a-
behind it.
It is not a spell, but as an action can perform to the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. But I will send it to you. Boop. It is shit.
Yeah, counter charm is a bit rough. It's the only like kind of meh bard thing, I think.
Yeah. You made me pick this one.
Yeah, because everything else is insane, and I didn't make you pick shit. Hello.
Silver
did.
bombs is the
No, I
problem.
didn't.
You did.
You were like, I want to be fancy. I want to do this. I was like, okay.
I didn't say that. You were like, I think
Blood for
this
the
is
blood
for
god.
you.
Alright.
What
I'll
does
let
it
it go.
cost? Is it just
Don't
free,
take
or
it, I just have it. I just go, eh.
so you can just do it infinitely?
Yes, I think I can.
Doesn't it use a inspiration?
Yep,
So you can just do it through the entire forest. Fuck still.
We're sitting around the campfire and singing a campfire song. The CAM. I don't know English version of this song.
Oh,
Yes,
but
technically she could do it.
Yeah, but then
That's
it
I guess
is
how it's supposed to be used. Just this is the part
Like,
we're gonna get charmed.
at the end of the forest, and it is like, kill me.
my voice, it hurts.
Also, I should definitely use that thing more often. But just singing in the middle of combat sucks. And it always happens fucking randomly. You'd be like, wait, no, stop, wait a minute, listen to this. And then charm people, but you have to do it for a minute. Yeah.
Alright, is that all you guys are going to discuss then? Or is there anything else you need to talk about?
Why do we need to go to Frostholm even?
So you guys can, get a potential powerful ally in whatever you guys are dealing with.
Is
As currently you guys are sort of lacking in the staying alive department.
Oh, that's completely true.
Yeah.
I had to double check how much health I have. That's true.
What are you doing?
How about kill?
No! Oh, wait, we are. I am. Gurren, I, and I think you.
No.
Yeah.
I wish.
Also, technically, Roman, you have multiple reasons to go to the Necromancer.
Do I?
The Phoenix wants you to either talk to him or kill him, and the Grey Lady wants you to kill him.
Ashwin,
anyone-
what I mean here is, can I tell them not the riddle, but that?
It depends on how you phrase it. Good luck.
Absolutely not. I'm not risking that.
If anyone knows really quick maths, I have 2 to the 6 max HP, which is not very much.
What?
2 to the power 6.
Yeah.
36 each. Oh no! Wait! It's
What? No.
One more.
Huh?
Yeah, one more. Yeah. One more power of it's 64
Sorry, my bad.
You have 64 HP?
max HP. Yes.
He's a wizard,
You're made out
Harry.
of paper!
He's
Who
Oh
a
my
just-
wizard.
god! Even I
If it
could
wasn't-
kill you.
If it wasn't,
But
I
you're made
mean,
out of-
I'm more than happy
Hey.
to turn you to paper.
I'm
Once
a
again-
ranger with 80
you
HP. I don't know if that's much.
It's
Oh,
it's
fuck.
okay, but you guys are pretty high level, so you're a little bit on the lower side, I think.
No.
No,
I'm
he's fine.
actually-
He's fine.
I'm on the high side.
Yeah, Martin's fine.
I
I d-
am a 7
You guys just
power away
you guys
from
just
him.
have it. You guys set up against some bullshit sometimes. I wonder who's
Yeah.
to blame for that.
I don't know anyone.
Oh yeah,
It's
it's
probably
some
France.
Yeah,
great.
probably France.
True.
I blame France.
All right. Once again,
No.
is there anything else,
Makes that shit up.
Mel?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys would like to discuss?
No.
And we go on a crusade. Oh yeah, no, I want to ask them if they've got gold ink.
No, they don't.
No, why? Let me know fucking scrolls.
Yeah,
do you
actually,
need?
there's
Gold
one
ink?
gold. There's one magical golden kobold that they found in the jungle, and he actually pisses that. So you're welcome
I'm
to collect
prepa-
some off
I'm pre-
him.
I'm prepared to extract it from
I
his
can
body.
find him.
but he will die in the process.
Can I?
I'm
Gonna
going,
milk him dry.
I'm going to put a catheter.
You don't need that.
Okay.
I have like 8 water.
And so, on that beautiful note, the six of you go to bed.
Oh,
As you-
yes, it's my favorite time of the day.
Rest up.
Romans too, so we get the spell slot back to send once again.
Oh.
This
The giggle
morning,
of disappointment.
this morning arrives. All of you awake by dawn, before the sun even shows up on the horizon. Many of you with not the best sleep. The place you're going towards you do not know much about. And it doesn't sound like a particularly pleasant place to be. But regardless, you all awaken.
Actually, I have a very important question.
Yes.
Does Martin's friend count as a greater being?
Which friend?
The dragon.
The dragon that you guys almost got murdered by?
Yeah.
Define a greater being.
I just want to know if it would be possible to random chance it to ask him if he's going on the playdate with everyone else. In a month's time.
I'm sorry, what?
I just want to know if he'll be there.
Where?
You know.
Here.
Yeah.
You
No,
want
no,
to
no.
message the dragon?
No. I just want to know if it would be possible to message him. If he would
How?
count as a greater being. I've got a little bit of leveling to do. But a little bit of powering up the bug.
Well,
But-
that's for you to find out when you get to that point, buddy.
I want to know if he counts as a greater being.
Well, I can't tell you right now.
Okay. So no then.
Probably.
It's fine. You can just say no, it's fine. That's fine.
In that case, are you guys all ready to leave?
Hmm.
Well, I'll wait if.
You have, waiting at the gate, a small escort of various beast folk, along with Agros and the Phoenix. She lands. I haven't seen dragons anywhere nearby.
Motherfucker. Gonna send to them. So you're not coming? Is that what it is? Not interested in talking?
You get a answer back. We have made a deal.
With whom? What's the deal? Maybe we can wake one too.
Like the last one, we do not speak of the deal. If fate wills, we will see each other again.
We are going through the Dreadwoods. Are you protecting them? Are you there? If so, let us know now so we
This is your third sending.
Yes, so we don't entrench on the territory.
We do not live within the Dreadwoods.
Well, they're not coming.
Avoid.
Thank you. It would be much faster if you could help. As I understand, if you don't want.
This is the fort sending.
Yes.
We are bound by honor. We cannot help you right now.
They're not coming. We can go.
You see as Agros walks up, a couple animal skin bags, hands it over to you. Within the sort of like putrid, not putrid, but like strong smell of dried raw jerky, mostly from wild boar, from looks of things. I don't know if you need this food, but it seemed like you were eating. A couple of your friends were also asking about minerals, so I've chucked a lump of iron. And I believe it's called Electrum in there.
I don't know who is approaching, or who is he talking to.
He's just doing well, I mean, logically it would go to John, so.
Okay, well then. It is not my place to respond.
You are given like 3 different hide bags, John. Two of them just being full of meat, and one of them carrying 2 chunks of metal.
I'm gonna look at the group with the metal, as I understand the use of the meat, but the metal I don't know who ordered.
He just points at Logwig and Iridax. They were asking about gold and platinum.
I wasn't at all.
Points only at Logwig.
Logwig wasn't asking either.
I appreciate the gesture.
Pretty sure you were. Yeah, Logwig brought it up. No, Logwig brought it up in the tree itself. He chose not to do anything about it later, but he did bring it up.
I'm gonna toss the bag to Logwig. The bag of minerals, not the meat. The meat I'll just keep myself.
Yeah.
How heavy is it? Like,
you cash it in, like, you dip a little bit, but you can hold it. It is pretty heavy, but...
and my bag of holding is, I think, kind of full, so this could... Can I actually
You'd be able to stuff that. I don't know. I mean, it's materials.
Storage.
I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but...
Fuck it, if I can just store it in the thing, because it feels rude at this point to just refuse it.
Alright. You get a hefty pat on the back, John. We'll see each other in a month.
I'm gonna reach up my hand to him.
Yeah. What is that?
Take good care.
Firm handshake back. In 1 month we make our stand.
Yeah.
Very well. For the rest of you, I've known you for a short time. I've been to Ivy Leaf before. I've seen others similar to you. But the five of you, you've changed my opinion on a few things. I hope one day the woods will be able to accept others, as old wounds have already healed, and people just stubbornly cling on to them for identity's sake. Of course, that all will not matter if we are annihilated in what is to come. But I hold hope. It's been a pleasure meeting you all.
Likewise.
I was gonna say likewise, but beat me to it. Like,
All of us at the same time.
I hoped it was under better circumstance. We meet next time. Well, not next time, but the time after.
He just like looks at you like, Warzone?
I'm gonna extend my hand out in a handshake as a gesture. So if it takes
Seems a little bit taken aback by it.
and I'm gonna just grip firmly and say, "Be safe, brother." Like a comrade sort of way.
Raises an eye at you. Be safe.
Oh, there we go. Be safe.
Well, you did say we were a strange bunch, so.
I stand by that.
There's no wrong with being
We
strange.
honor it.
Very well. I wish you all a safe journey. At this point, our paths have strangely intertwined. Our goals, not the same, but requiring the same outcome. We will be there 1 month from now. We will await you.
Are you still holding on to the orb?
He pulls it out. It is our last line of defense.
Good luck then. Don't lose it.
By my honor. If it looks like all is lost, I would certainly use the orb and let it fall to enemy hands.
If you do come to using the orb, and there's no escaping it, being taken from your grasp, do whatever it means to destroy it.
There will be no destroying. If I am to die, they will feel the Earth Mother's wrath before I do.
Yes, I mean, even if that doesn't work.
We will just have to see how things go. The orb will be yours, as promised, if we survive everything.
Good. Can I give you something to carry on you? Just in case you're lost. Something that I might find in case you're unconscious or something. When we are back reunited.
He nods.
I'll take a dagger over that. Have it on you. I can locate it within a mile.
So he puts it in his waistband. Very well. In that case, I wish you all farewell. Until we meet again.
Yeah.
And so, you guys turn around, head through the destroyed gate that is even now slowly being rebuilt. New stakes, new wood being placed up. As you guys head off into the woods. And so within territory of the beast folk of Zoran's Hollow, you make slow headway, climbing up, down, through various cliff faces, scaling massive waterfalls, and canopies of trees, occasionally flying around obstacles if needed. Is there anything you guys would do in multiple days of travel?
How many days of travel?
Yeah, we wanted to check each time if his bottom trolls are fine and so on.
Well, there's the second one. I mean, I've been lucky so far. I can get at least one out of every single.
About
time.
this would be 4 days of travel.
4 days of travel.
No.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing anything on that day.
Every time we set up camp and sleep,
Yeah.
I would just like exercise. My only thought now is I need to be strong enough to kill my dad.
That is certainly a thought, yeah.
So every single evening, it is physically exerting myself, doing like push-ups until my arms fucking fail.
Let me see how long it takes to prep an arrow.
8 hours. And
Yeah, that's not happening.
Get on the. I did. That's what I was doing this whole time.
Was there anything else, Oliver?
No, that's it.
Alright.
Hey, Ash, is there anything I don't have to roll additional times for?
What do you mean?
Because I got a few times where I can use the book without consequence.
If you're opening the book, then you need to pick an option.
Is there any that are not? There's like basically zero consequence.
No.
Even
I
to just
mean-
view an area or object in the plane. The creature.
No, the
knows.
book is very. Oh yeah, no, that is definitely not zero consequence. Nothing here is zero consequence.
Even
You
if
can
it's.
take it out of your bag and look at it.
I just.
No, he's talking about a very specific subsection of what the book can do. No,
Yeah.
viewing is not zero consequence.
Okay.
Mainly because if you view the wrong thing
Yeah.
and it becomes aware of you, especially on the planes that you have access to.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I thought for a second I could do something else, but no.
Smiley the Shadow Dragon might figure out where you guys are.
He can't
Great.
currently do that. It's fine.
We don't need to up the ante of it. We have stacked.
We need to
against-
know. We need to know if he's joining us for the fight or not. It can make it more chaotic.
I don't
What do
know
you
if that's
think
in our
yourself?
favor.
People murder Logbook right away. It's like, hey, we know you.
Wait.
Yeah, another game of chase.
Well, that's a +2. That one doesn't help.
Lockwick doesn't like hide and seek, I can tell you that much.
Hey, you did pretty good
He's
at it.
Hey, he's won a couple times.
The other time we almost all died, but we don't talk about that time. Please don't bite me. I'm trying to get this out.
Yeah,
That's the moment to bite.
unless somebody else wants to get info from the book. No.
I mean,
With
Oh, Jenks, we choose light.
if you can open it, we can still buff.
Oh yeah, I can guarantee open it for 1, 2, 3 of the days.
Without dying.
Wait, did you say we travelled for 4 days?
Yes.
Oh, I got one more set of rolls.
Well, you already rolled for today, haven't you?
Yeah. So I rolled for the start of the day. Sorry, for the day before we left. Oh yeah, so yeah, ignore the bottom one then.
Yeah.
So I have 1, 2, 3 guaranteed. I could
You have
do.
the 13, the 19,
And
and
the
the 15.
Yeah, unfortunately, the 9 is not quite enough. So, I would be able to open it. I could have opened it on the day and just left it open. Just letting you guys know, it was there to talk to.
I don't
You
want to be
guys,
over. You can go fuck yourself.
you
No.
guys have 3 questions if you so wish.
Just not Cowdian. Don't do it. He can't do it because he can't remove it from himself.
Wow.
Well, I can. I could cast bless on myself and stuff.
No.
You
You
try
can
that.
ask people to ask the question for you.
So
we do
way
not
we can
turn
keep
into a cucumber.
It attacked the mines.
would
Yes.
protection from evil and good help.
Mine
late.
No.
as much as I love you.
Too late. You hold the book. It attacked the mines? Is what you said?
What?
Oh, you weren't asking the thing a question. This is you
No.
talking to you.
No,
Oh,
I'm
okay,
talking,
never mind.
talking among
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah. Good.
We will let you know when a
My
question.
bad, I thought that was a question.
Yes. Don't be.
No. What he is saying is it attacked his mind.
Yes, I got it.
I can help by giving you protection from evil and good.
That will
Don't
not
know
help
if it
the book.
helps.
That doesn't help, man.
The book is a book.
Rest in peace, mind use for protection from good.
Is
and
it
evil.
very urgent for us to do that?
No, I wanna learn more of planes. This is the only reason I'm even opening it.
Does it give you anything just by opening it, or do you have it?
No, I have to use one of the 3 abilities it has.
What else can it do?
I can nuke myself for 1 billion damage or petrify myself. That one's fun. I can ask it a question
Mhm.
and lose my mind probably in the process. But that, to be fair, that's the one I have a highest chance of not losing my mind to.
Wanna try it?
Depends on what I make you roll.
I mean, I have to do an intelligence save anyway. And I'm probably passing that one with +10.
You know what? Let's do it when we're in relative safety, not when we are in.
Oh well,
grounds.
what I'll do then is I'll open the book for the first time.
Mhm.
Say, does everyone does anyone want to ask a question? They say no, and I'll leave it closed until we get to where we need to get to.
All right. In that case, at the end of the 4th day, you all notice that the terrain has changed. The ground is no longer grass. It is this purplish, almost mycelium-looking growth upon the ground. Various plants and mushrooms sprouting all over the place. The woods in front of you have turned a discolored, toxic purple-violet. In front of you, you can hear running water. You will see bubbles rising into the air.
Did
You
they not say
watch-
something about being scared of no swimmers?
You watch an insect, a large dragonfly, flying by one of the bubbles. As it explodes, you just hear a hiss, and then dust fall to the ground. The dragonfly is no more. And in front of you, to the right and to the left, this purple, eerie wood stretches on and on for as far as the eye can see.
That's acid.
You have reached the edge an area that has not been touched in a very long time. In front of you lie the Dreadwoods.
Ashwin, what do I see?
By the way, did the person who got
As you cast Detect Poison
No, yeah, I guess, yeah.
and Disease,
With
Blinded.
my perception.
everything around you lights up in various shades of red and purple and yellow. It is overwhelming. The environment in front of you is so heavily toxic.
Yeah,
Just
which
like
is.
in League.
Do I know the range of how toxic the colours? Or is it type
Nope.
of toxic?
It is just different colors showing that they're different toxins.
Oh, but do I know what toxicity are? If that's showing different
Absolutely not. You have not seen any of this anywhere before in your life.
You could also identify the kind of poison, poisonous creature, and disease of each case.
I know what it says.
So it says I can identify the type, kind of poison, so I would know.
No, you wouldn't, because of the way this place was created.
their poison A, B, C, and D? Unknown.
This is this area, due to the circumstances of its creation, is very different.
Okay. So, what I'm gonna do, I know because I've had potions before. I counted up all the potions I drank. I have. Where is it now? I put it down. No, where is it now? Okay, there you go. I have 4. So I had 2 before. No, wait. Yeah, I have 4 because I got 2 off Albion, I think. Yeah, I got 2 Albion recently, so I have 4 containers. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna
for
bless
1.
him before he does anything.
I have less restoration, so
I bless him and I bless John and Undina.
I'm gonna. How
He's
many
gonna
colours?
ask
Is it a range
questions.
of colours, or is it just? How many is the range of colours?
Yellow,
It is
red, purple.
once
Like,
again. It is
how many
Rainbow.
colours is it? Like, is he like yellow,
He-
blue, green, purple, or is it just?
no. It is generally the more like
rainbow.
no. It's more dangerous colors. The ones that are more for warning. The darker ones. Dark purple.
No, what I'm saying
dark.
is I want like categories so I can put like one in one vase of that cat color, one of these.
There is no category in that sense. It is just it is it's constantly changing basically.
Okay.
It is just different
Like an
colors to
aurora.
showcase different poisons basically.
Like an aurora, just like
Sort of, yeah. It is also giving you a massive headache.
Understandably so. I'm gonna pick up the ones I would feel like is more potent. I would put some gloves on or some. I'm assuming I have some.
You're welcome to make me a survival check for that, and then we
I
will
would
see.
put gloves on. Okay, I'll do a survival check. Let's go. I'm happy with that. 18.
Okay. The first thing you grab is a
I
small
have my
mushroom.
gloves.
Yes, I know. I heard you. That you pick up and you put in a vial. The second thing you grab is what seems to be a small orchid growing within the sort of crown of a tree. You also grab that with no problems.
Oh,
The second you pluck it, however, I need you to make a con save for me.
how do you spell orchid though?
You have a D4 on you.
How do I spell orchid? I'm sorry, I'm just.
O-R-C-H-I-D.
Okay, there you go. I'm just writing it down in Word. So I need to do what save? Sorry.
Con save.
Okay. I have advantage against plants that are magically or manipulated. So technically, they have magically.
Where the
And
fuck are you getting that from?
But I do have advantage over it.
From where?
I don't know, but I do.
Bitch!
It
I'll
says
check. I'll check for you.
Hey, Ashwin.
I have advantage against against plants that are magical, and advantage against manipulated impediment.
Ashwin,
Yes,
this
Mel.
is that good.
The what?
Karen was talking nothing.
Where are you getting this feature from, James?
I'm looking now. But I do have it. As it says it.
I put it in. It's a
from
ranger
the
class
class.
feature. Lone strides.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
You said it's magical that I can't.
No, that's fine.
So it's fine.
Yeah,
So I
I
can
just
do
yeah,
advantage
you can. I just needed to know where it was from.
Because rangers are so.
Yes.
That's
That's
fine.
so
Yeah.
bad normally.
You have an
18.
extra d4.
Roll d4.
He is fine without the extra d4.
Well, I've just
You
used it anyway. 'Cause
immediately feel sleepy, but the effect fades almost instantly. In your hand, the flower wilts and crumbles to dust.
Rest in peace.
Oh, so it wilts once I've cut it. Flower.
Yes.
So I.
The mushroom is still shilling in your
Okay,
vial.
I'd write that down. Make.
Rocket go boom.
Wilt.
Outside of that, you pick up what seems to be. I'm assuming you're going for, specific things rather than,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I said, I will be writing down on like parchment as I'm
Yeah,
going.
you grab a little bit of moss that burns a hole through your glove.
Yeah.
So you get a little bit of that.
Rip glove.
Okay.
And you scratch what seems to be some tree bark off of one of the larger trees. What effect it has, you don't really know, but that's what you have right now. The rest of you, is there anything you would want to do?
No.
How long would we spend in this forest? Like, would we know if things go according to plan?
If things go according to plan, let me check the distance.
It's about 10 days. Maybe even more.
I want to try something. Does anyone actually?
Because during a calm period in the middle-ish area, I want to look for some venomous stuff.
By the way, be careful of the one that swims at the green dragons.
That's good
So
to know.
Check for swimming things, and if it swims, then
I
be
think
careful.
that if we do not go close to the water.
Well, in the swamp that stretches over and over.
Yeah, but there's like just jump.
If
We're assuming it swims in water now.
the ashes of the orchid, Ash.
What's up?
The ashes of the orchid.
Yes.
If I pour a bit of my water skin in the vial and put the ashes into it,
You are very confident the ashes are pretty fucking useless.
are they useless? Did you say no colors? Okay. Okay.
While you guys are wandering through and discussing what you want to do, Odina, the bubbling gets a bit closer as you push through some of the foliage. And in front of you, the swamps stretch out. Not as much vegetation, but there is water everywhere. There are various broken logs, stones that are jutting out with moss of different kinds growing upon it. You see smaller wildlife, but all of it is corrupt in some way. You see a frog with 6 eyes, and not organized, just sort of haphazardly across
I
the
almost
body.
imagine like a spider, kinda.
No.
Ribbit.
bubbling gets closer, the one that we saw earlier.
Ribbit.
Oh no, that is just whatever is in this water. Just occasionally seems to release these bubbles that float into the air before they explode.
Ribbit.
This is different, but
Okay. Would you tell us that?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all of you can see
The
this.
water.
Okay.
The water's bubbling. Like,
Do we
Yeah.
think that it is within a minute away from us?
Yes, it is directly in front of you.
Ah, shit.
is it poisonous?
So, like, we have to go through the water.
Do we have to go in that direction?
You have been making a beeline, basically. Do you have swamps, Martin?
Nope.
In that case, I need one of you to make me a survival check.
I'll
I
take
just
the survival
say-
check.
I will probably be the one with the highest survival check.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
better
go
going
on.
than,
No. You do it. I think you actually have higher than me.
Do I get advantage?
No.
If you want to, you definitely
I
not.
just wasted it. Anyway, I thought I'd get advantage because it's a magical plant. So.
Ribbit.
Martin, how much
No.
do you have again?
Oh yeah.
Well, let me have a look.
Mine's is like plus 8.
Wait, I have a D4 as well. I have a roll.
I'm
D4.
only allowing 2 people to make checks on this. Yes, you can
I
roll
have a
your
roll
d4.
D4, yeah.
I just want to know what Martin has. I didn't
Plus
tell you to
3.
roll, Martin! I have a plus 11, Martin!
I haven't rolled.
Oh,
This
thank
this
God.
is
Why did I hear noises?
I've rolled more
James
times.
is rolling.
Ribbit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
James, you
D4.
fuck.
What? It's my D4.
I need one of you to roll, please.
I refuse to.
story-wise I would roll, but I think Ointina would.
Well, if story-wise
No.
you would roll, then you should roll.
Story-wise, you would roll. Yep.
Ribbit. It ain't doing a ribbit, it's doing a cribbit.
Hey, they've trusted you in other
No.
places.
Cribbit. It's a bit
Come on, Martin.
Cribbit.
It's just some part of me is like, oh, why does?
Cribbit.
Why do
I
have
guess you
plus
get it
11?
through.
Roll, boy.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
boy, I
I-
love seeing it in 5 FPS. Is it a net 20 or are we, now we're rolling through? That's a 14. So
Cribbit.
plus
That's not
3.
that bad. I do want to know what I would have gotten.
Haleth, you are kind of confident you need to cross through this sort of wetlandish area. Logwig, you're pretty confident you have to get through here.
At
We know?
least that's good to see. Like what could have been a 13.
Didn't ask my,
Yeah. Martin,
water.
it rolled from a 20 to a, like a... the-
Oh, mine was really slowly on the net 20, and then it's
Yeah,
glitched
mine
on
was-
to
and
the
it
next
was like-
one.
You didn't ask the answer to the question.
Donk. I was like, fuck.
Ashwin,
Yes.
the water.
What's the question? What about it?
Is it poisonous? Because you said it was a minute away, so I could see it.
It's time.
It's something. It has some sort of a reading to whatever you are doing.
Oh, so it does react to poison.
So it does react, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take out my pot that I would normally use for camping. And I'm gonna funnel it into it because it's an iron pot and see what happens.
I will look.
Okay, I would like you to make me a dex save.
Oh.
You are blessed.
Well, like I said, it's a handle. It's the iron pot.
Oh, that's not why I'm asking you. Make me a dex save.
You are
Someone's,
blessed.
someone's about to.
Is that a
kidnap
plant?
me.
Is this a dex save into an initiative save?
Is
Yeah,
it a dex save
blessed.
into initiative or is it oh god.
I just want a dex save right now. Then we'll figure out what we're doing.
You are
Plus four.
blessed.
Don't waste your time on me.
Is the
you're
plant-
already
23?
blessed inside my head.
Put the handle into the water. And as you do, you see as the water's ripples break. As the water's ripples break, you catch a glimpse of something very large with large teeth lunging at you.
Okay.
And as you stumble back, a massive purple fish launches out. It's like a piranha, but about 10 times the size. Sorry, that's still not
No,
a very large fish. About 20 times the size.
Piranha 3D,
Yeah.
like the movie.
Just-
It is. You know what a Goliath grouper is?
No.
Yeah. They're
Yeah. For
fucking
those
humongous.
that know it, it is a very big fucking fish.
Wait,
one of
fucking
those things-
hell.
With a bit of an overbite, massive fangs as it chomps down at where your leg was. Flops on the shore for a minute, just tossing.
Can I not react if it's it's jumped on the floor? Is it?
No, it is flopped out, and it then slides back in to the water.
Do I get
Stop.
any water?
Before it does, I
Yes.
will try to cast Fast Friends on it.
You try to castrate my friends? Let's be friends.
Fast-
It does.
Yes.
It's a rhythm saving throw.
oh boy.
It says
on-
creature, so. Oh no! Never mind. I wouldn't do it.
How
I
racist
wouldn't do
did
it. It's not. Sorry, I misread. It's not. It's a different spell with the creature. This says human.
Okay,
right?
that is
So it's
fine.
not.
In that case, it flops back into the water. For those of you that are near the edge, you all take no acid damage because you all jump back. But it is definitely acidic. You can hear it hissing as it hits the bank.
So how's the iron pot? 'Cause I'm curious. That's why I put it in first.
Kind of curious.
The
about
iron
the pot
pot.
as well.
Is also fizzling a little bit.
Oh, he has an iron pot.
Yeah, that's why I put iron in first. Like, just to save time.
Metals get corroded by this.
I wanna count how long it takes.
I don't think we should.
Are you going to
swim.
stick it in the water,
One
or what are
second.
you doing?
I
here?
know, no.
I-
I've already got some in the pot still. There's got to be some remnants in the pot still. The big pot is. I'll put it on the ground.
Rip that pot.
Yeah. It's only a pot. I'll buy another one.
So, Ashwin, quick question.
Yes,
That creature, was it a fish that lives in the water, or can it go outside of it as well?
lives in the
But
water.
lives
from
in
the
the
looks of
water,
things.
it
It
flops.
was not very comfortable when it landed outside.
That's why I said, can I react to hit it?
And for the little bit of the no, you cannot because your
That's
action
why,
was
I know. That's why I said. That's why I asked the question. But yeah.
whatever is in the pot fizzles a hole through it in about 5 to 6 seconds.
So 5 to
It's
6
very
seconds.
potent.
Well, I'm gonna throw the pot into the thing now. Cause no point.
Okay, in that case, as you do, it is immediately swallowed by the fish.
Ooh, wait. Do it again in a minute.
Yeah, do it again. in a
Trust
minute.
me. I just want to try that. And
I
I'll
just do
start preparing gears.
Okay.
Start casting gears.
I'll.
Alan, could you give
I
us
guess-
an explanation as to why you
I'm
want
just
to
gonna
do
twist
I
that?
can make a friend out of it if it fails the wisdom save for 30 days.
I am going to throw like
And it might be helpful.
one of my cooking utensils in.
You want to befriend a fish.
When he tells me to throw it, you like like a massive spoon or something, or something to attract it to jump off.
Yes. So I can see
Okay.
it again.
Yeah.
In a minute.
No. I'm
Robin.
gonna start walking away.
You heard about you read the part where it says if the creature can understand you. Yes.
Alright, forget
You
it.
can talk to fish.
Oh, Mel can talk to fish. Yeah, Mel can talk to fish.
He's not the one casting the fucking spell, is she?
Mel, can you cast a spell?
No, I cannot cast a
Ah,
spell.
fuck.
But I can place-
Give up.
Mate,
John
if-
starts moving forwards.
If the fish can
but I'm
understand the
busy doing
language, I can
something
talk to it.
else.
We don't know
Oh,
if it looks like a giant feral fish. It's fine.
I mean, I
No,
swear
then
one of our,
I wouldn't even suggest
I
it.
swear one of our rangers has the ability to check if a creature can speak.
Guys, because it is getting late for me, we're gonna call it here. As you
he's
guys are
trying-
preparing to cast. Ondina, I'd like to see you in Secret Whispers for a second.
Blood for the blood god.
Oh.
Damn it.
I
Nobody
can look like.
responded. Nobody responded with the correct answer.
What? I want to make a fish friend.
Skulls for the skull throne.
Yes!
Sorry, I don't
Roman.
know what you mean.
Roman, I listen. I don't want to shit on your fun. You want to befriend a fish.
Yes.
See that
We
fish?
can ride
As
a
we're gonna-
giant.
We're gonna ride the fish that swims in acidic
Yeah,
liquid
but
that
it stays after we don't-
vaporizes stuff.
Can we please make the very point that I flew on top of a dragon as it was dipping itself into acidic water?
If I
as
remember
well?
correctly, John did
And
the
I
exact
survived.
same thing. I think, wasn't you attached to John?
Yes, listen.
Ah,
I
yeah,
did the same thing because this was underneath Dominion. You know that trip that we took thanks to the kobolds, and I was splashed because I was riding on top of a thing instead, whilst you were in a bubble. I can tell you from first-hand experience that acidic liquids
Not fun.
spilt onto your body are not comfortable. I can tell you from Oliver, personal experience, acids on body, not fun, very hurt, big pain, ow.
No, it's not that bad actually.
I've had battery acid in a cut on my finger. It is painful.
Maybe
It
you
is
shouldn't put it
very
there.
uncomfortable.